What is up, everybody? This is this is another episode of Everybody Hates Black Men. I'm your host, Edward Anderson, part two. So I can have some of y'all on here. Oh, I see it. All right, so get y'all in here. See if y'all want to come up, do a little bit of interaction. I probably won't do this as long because I was already up an hour. Doing it an hour in the last video. But yeah, man. I mean, that shit wouldn't have been possible for. And I'm not trying to say that April. To continue carry on what I was talking about. We ended the video, my live stream. We were talking about. Shout out to B. B gave a thing talking about April Mason is on the lead attorneys thing, and let me share that so y'all can see that. Um, and I was saying, something like that wouldn't have been possible before. All right, let's do it this way. Yeah, let's do it this way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, yeah, let's do it the normal way. Yeah. Um, she said like what TLA got. I mean, April Mason makes a lot more money than you all would think. But what I'm saying is, this is not a validation of, oh my God, the women are listening to us. No, what it is saying that this content is arriving at a certain level. And if you want to be a driving force as the direction to where it goes into the greater sub niche that is the content, then there's gonna be certain people that's gonna have to step the fuck up. And when I say shut the fuck up, I'm not talking about O'Shea. I'm not talking about Angry Man. They're already doing what they want to do. I ain't even talking about people like Jap. I'm because he's doing what he does, where he is, the six, all of that. I'm talking about a lot of smaller folks, and that includes me. It's like, are you cool with where you are, or do you want to graduate into the varsity class? And it's not just about the money; it's also about the influence, and it's about driving the conversation. Yeah, but as a female, she can get away with that. She can kind of classify that as style, especially an older female. So, yeah. Shout out to the Prophet of Thought. The Prophet of Thought and his debates are really good. They need to get more exposure. So certain people are gonna have to step up. It is what it is. Whether it's new folks, whether it's folks that's been in the game, and we know what it is. It's not just about subscribers, it's about engagement. Engagement is actually more important than subscribers, but subscribers is a reflection of the engagement. And so, I know Ty City was talking about subscriber supremacy. It ain't subscriber supremacy. What it is, at the end of the day, man, you know, this is a pool of motherfuckers and pool of people on a platform. And it's not just on a platform, on social media in general. And you're going to have to grab it. And you're not owed jack shit. You're really not. You get what you get. You get what you get for yourself. Well, I mean, that's kind of the vibe that April goes for. That sophisticated, April looks bigger than what she is. April's only 5'3". I didn't know that. Let me do, because this don't look good. Let's see what the fuck she really came up. Yeah, she was up for a good amount. Let's see. Okay, so this is a better one. Was she coming out of the bathroom? Oh no, she coming out of the studio. Let me not be stupid. Get cussed out. I mean, you in the chat, so you can say what you need to say in the chat. That's okay. That's what the chat's for. No, it's not the bathroom. That was my fault. It was a studio. April was supposedly supposed to invited K. Like, man, y'all don't be. I told you about how Atlanta is an intersection for a lot of shit. Why? It's not an interview. Oh, you say it gets bad towards the end? I may review it. I don't know. I don't want to do it right now. I'm not gonna lie. The chat flamed her towards the end for what? I'm not here to comment on whether it's good or bad. The point is, that's not the metric I'm looking at. I'm looking at the metric of recognition and the metric of moving the goalposts. This is what BGS was talking about. I told you the main edict of the manosphere is to network as many black men as possible. Now the truth is, the lead attorney's audience is pretty much a more milder audience. So you know, I'm not playing it right now because I don't feel like doing I don't feel like doing a play by play. But my point is, an elite attorney, he is gaining steam. He's, I think, at 87,000. So the thing is, it's like, do you want to drive the conversation? And people are gonna have to be real honest about that. And that's kind of what O'Shea was low key. He's always gonna be professional. That's why she came up. He said, "Don't do it now." Appreciate that. Well, a lot of motherfuckers are bad because the thing about it is, and see, this is what you got to understand. April is a businesswoman. And I'm not, she did what the fuck she did, that dumb shit. But the truth is, April has a lot of men that follow her. And so she's not shout out to nobody for the $10. So I'm not saying whether it's good or bad. I'm just saying it is what it is. That, and as you start and see, what you're starting to see is a lot of these people are starting to see. Kevin showed it, but Kevin's not a fluke. There's other people coming up. The mediocre, the poor man's podcast. It's other it shows I'm not even mentioning. The lead attorney. That's just who you know. So you got folks, it's like they're not seeing a bigger picture. Like, fuck the money. If you want to drive influence, we're gonna have to step it up. And a lot of folks don't really want to be honest about that. They wanna fall back to the keep it real nigga shit, which is why a lot of the niggas that talk this shit more than anybody be the niggas, the street niggas. And that's why a lot of y'all stay where the fuck y'all are at because of that shit. Yeah, I'm very quick. I mean, shout out to StreamYard. I told you. That's why I like StreamYard. I just fire it up. Chat was definitely getting in. We want bread meat mode at the end. Some cats a bit too radicalized. Yeah, man. I mean, what do you want? I mean, what do you really expect? First of all, one thing about the lead attorney is the lead attorney has demonstrated that when a bitch is out of pocket, he will check it. He checked that Spanish chick, that mixed chick for wilding out, blah 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 from the block. So the lead attorney don't be letting people wild out on his shit. He don't. Sometimes he'll give them some rope, but he don't be doing that. I don't even like, honestly, lead attorney gives more leeway to dudes, which is what y'all would expect. But see, y'all want y'all want these niggas to be like Tommy. That's really what it is. And y'all know how that I don't like Tommy. Anyway, what's up? What's up, Peoples Hernandez?
Hey, what's going on, Ed? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right.
That's good. Just from what you was talking about the space, talking about moving the space forward and all those stuff. Just from what I've been in pretty much in the cloud for like the last damn near year, listening to a lot of people paying, just paying attention. As I go by my day to day business, at work, working and everything, and I just check out what everybody's talking about. I don't never say nothing, but recently I've started to come down and say stuff. But
Yeah,
what I've noticed is that some people don't want to grow. They don't want to move forward. They don't want to progress. They just want stuff the way it is. They
I want to see the world burn too.
yeah, yeah. They just hate on everybody else. They hate other people because they're not other people. They don't want to see nobody grow, and then at the same time, they don't even want to do nothing themselves to progress. You could go out of your way and help them, or you could give them, show them the avenue, show them, show them the way, and give them, set them up for success. They don't even want to do the work. Be honest, a lot of niggas just lazy, man. They don't want to do shit, and then they hate on everybody else that does when they do pass them, and then they just want to complain.
Oh shit. No, sorry. No, you're absolutely right. And it's all about slides. I got to check that out. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something. Slides, new Google Slides. See, Google Slides. See something real quick. You're absolutely right, man. I mean, shout out to the boys at StreamYard, yo. Shout out to the boys at StreamYard. Let me see what the fuck this is. Um,
I
I'm
guess
check.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're right. I mean, you're right about that. And the thing about it is, just because we defend the space as a whole, don't mean there ain't some motherfuckers that's on the bullshit. And
Yeah.
a lot of folks, you know, a lot of y'all need to fucking check yourself.
And
Y'all really do. And that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be nice about it, but you know how niggas are. Niggas want, oh yeah, this is one of my things for my course things. I'm kind of showing, yeah, trying to see how to do this shit and get this to what was. Oh no, this is how expand it. Let's see. Um, how do you do this full screen? No, but you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Slideshow.
everybody don't need a voice, and that's the problem with this space. They give too many people a voice, and some people just don't need to be heard because they don't have nothing to say.
You can't say that. You say that shit, them niggas lose their mind. Because see, I told you. But the thing about it is, sometimes, I'll say this: people have a right to be heard, but people don't have to listen. And
Yeah.
and sometimes you have to earn your right. You have to earn, like your influence. You have to build that up. You just do. And there's people that's done it. Like I've seen people in the pro black community, like Professor Black Truth, Jason Black, do that. Being shadow banned, BGS. I don't even like calling motherfuckers Taliban trail because you like on because and I'm not on this shit of people hate black women. I understand the frustration, but what I'm also saying is, people like it gets to a point where it's like we gotta recognize that there's a lot of people that are really counting on us to build this thing. And like I'll give you a perfect example. I was listening to this dude, he was 25-year-old. This is a guy that came up on BGS and shit. This is a 25-year-old EXO. I mean, he is on his way. Comes from a great family, all of that. And he was really talking to us like I'm not gonna say like we were celeb, but he was very excited and very, and grateful of being on the panel with us. Like we were on some other shit. And I'm just a nigga. But my thing is, I think of dudes like that, and I think of other dudes too. It's like we need to, it's incumbent upon us, and I get BGS is doing, he's giving the information, but as far as like being able to rail gun the shit to drive the conversation in a way that we think it needs to go, that's going to require, as a content creator, that's going to require certain things that audiences doesn't have to think about. And when I think about dudes like that, like this on their way, and dudes that they may need to see dudes like that be on their way, that's why I'm making content. I'm making content for people like that. And then you got dudes that, look, if you want to be like bitches ain't shit or forever, there's always going to be channels that's going to cater to that. We're not here to say we're going to eliminate those channels. What we're here to say is certain people are going to evolve their content. They're going to evolve, meaning they package it in a different way. Like I want to go in a direction to doing more trending news. You know,
No, I
uh,
get it. I mean,
yeah, and then take my red pill stuff and the stuff that I think, whether you call it red pill or whatever, and then apply it to trending news, whether it's celebrity news or whether it's like the fucking Amari case. Because that's something to be said. You had the Kittenhouse case, the Amari case. You got the trial with Epstein going on with the bitch that
no,
they
I
trying to
totally
get.
understand. I mean, I really believe that. Honestly, I thought that this space would like be more significantly moving in that direction by now. I remember I listened to my first broadcast and YouTube broadcast of this space. It was like right before the turn of the year, and I've just been listening. I've listened to pretty much everybody, and I just, even though the that in my opinion, and this is just my humble opinion, the space has made significant strides to progress forward. There are some things that I'm really rooting for the space. I would like to see that news. I would like to see sports. I would like to see investments and all that other stuff. And not everybody, not everybody wants to hear about it, because let's just be honest, a lot of people just want to talk about these holes. But at the same time, okay, this isn't what it's all about. At the end of the day, it is a manosphere for the progression of, I forgot, I somebody said the mission statement. Can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was
The
O'Shea or
mission
PBS,
statement,
but
the mission statement is for two things: for black men to be heard and to
yes, that's
network
it.
as many black men as possible.
Yes,
People
and
talk about the progression of black men. The problem with the progression of black men is that's open interpretation. A
okay.
street nigga is not gonna see progression the same as a square nigga is.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
just not. And I'm
you know,
more in the middle, but I'm more on the square side. They're not gonna see it. They're just
now
not.
I get it. I have a PhD in mass communication, so I mean, it's really just it's. I definitely get the square stuff, but I just I want to see this space really mm, blossom and
Yeah,
really.
I'll give you a perfect example. And I just want to highlight this. I'll give you a perfect example. Square niggas are not gonna have an issue with traveling because they see other benefits of traveling other than getting bitches. A lot of times, and I'm not trying to blanket y'all, so don't take it that way. A lot of times, street niggas, because they got other shit, they go, "Oh, shit, man, if you got game, if you fucking baby, my like they are," and then it becomes this endless argument rather than say, look, man, the niggas that don't want to travel, ain't nobody shaming niggas from traveling. They just saying the option is there. They may give them more details about the option that they would otherwise have if they unless they were looking for it. That's it. Like, but niggas get out here to, like, you trying to save motherfuckers from traveling. Some people, because that's how it comes off. It's like you trying to save these niggas, and it's like these niggas, they because you got to leave your environment. If you have never left your fuck going overseas, if you never left your county, and I mean for a significant amount of time, I'm not talking about like you took a trip.
Nah, yeah,
You ain't gonna be able to think. A lot of y'all can't think a different way because you ain't seen nothing
yeah.
different.
A lot of people ain't seen shit, and I mean, I not only that, I've spent some time in the army, and I've lived in countries and deployed 5 times, all that stuff. I've seen that a lot of you don't appreciate the United States until you leave it in certain ways, or in other ways, see, you don't, you live in this shell, this bubble that, okay, you think that this is all that's out there. No, there's so much more. There's so much more.
Yeah, and there's a difference between experiencing it online and really experiencing it with your five senses. It's a different thing. And the thing about it is online, because you even have online spaces and online communities. We can say the same thing about this stuff is like there is, even if you try to keep it quote unquote black. I've shown different channels on like you probably saw that video where I was showing all those different channels. Those are channels that are in different niches, and some of them spur out of this space. Like Dynas, I've talked to him on the phone directly. We got a lot of different stuff, but people can't see that because at the end of the day, the females are gonna do what the women are gonna do what women are gonna do. Like
The,
my thing, our job is to say, look, don't act like you didn't know the decisions you were making. We know what you were doing, and don't try to come over here like you weren't educated and then trying to get a reset button. And the manosphere's main job too is to be an anti-propaganda thing too. It's for them not to be able to say this is what's going on with black men, for us to put the actual data out there. And I think sometimes we get too hung up on that. But when people say the progression of black men, like I said before, that's open to interpretation because there's a lot of niggas that if you say, or I can say niggas, there's a lot of black men that they would say the street shit is anti-progression, and then there's a lot of dudes that they will die before they let go of that street shit.
well, I mean, you choose your own path.
Exactly, which is why that when people come in here and they try to say that this space and that's what they try to do, like it's like nah man, because you at this point you step in a kind of a situation where you're trying to enforce your will onto somebody else. And that's when it's kind of like, your liberty goes as far is when you start stepping into other people's liberty, that's a problem.
Now I
You
get
know?
it, and you at the end of the day, you choose your own path, but don't be mad for the path. Don't be mad at someone else for the path that they chose. You
Yeah.
chose it. You choose your path. You live with it. They chose theirs. If they come out better than you, okay, don't get mad at them. You had a
Yeah.
you
It's
had a
just like
choice.
it's just like marriage. It's like, look, people will say, "Oh man, marriage is for sins, marriage is for this, marriage is for that," and then it's like, look, man, a better way of doing that, in my opinion, is to say, look, I'm not gonna do it, but if you gonna do it, this is stuff you need to look out for. This, and this. Meaning, you need to vet, you need to understand, you need to be prepared, you need to not believe that a divorce can't happen when you know what the fucking statistics are. You need to be prepared for, like, if this happened, this happened. I'm not saying be so prepared that you make your own reality, but what I'm saying is, don't be so blindsided that you just cannot recover
A
because you
lot,
just never believed it could happen.
a lot of people think they're the exception to the rule when they're actually the example. They're the prototype. They're the reason for the rule. A lot of people think it's not going to happen to them, but it turns out, well,
Yeah.
okay, no, it will happen to you.
Which is why we came down on PJ Washington so hard. Because the reality is, I know he had a lot more. When I say he had a father, he had coaches. When you get to the NBA, you have multiple coaches you're in contact with. You have your high school coach, your AU coach, your college coach. You got obviously your fucking agent, and those, we ain't even talking about trainers. We're
No,
talking
I
about
get it.
coaches.
I
You
get
had a lot of black men that have seen this
it.
come through at your level. And then we're not even gonna talk about the women that, even if they trying to get you, they not trying to let another random bitch get you.
My
And
son is playing college football right now, so yeah, I see
so
it. They literally have every resource to them available,
and
and
I've been around dudes that could have, like, I've been around dudes that could have went All American, or dudes that are 1 degree separated from that. Like, they're in, and there are men that have seen it before. Go ahead though.
no, I was just saying you're right. They have everything. They have people that are they're set up for success. They set up for success, but at the end of the day, the decision is theirs.
And they're gamed up.
Yeah, the I guess they think that I think I've heard a lot of people say this. They think they can change them. Think they can change.
Mm,
Think they can make a hoe into a housewife. Think they're that exception when they're actually the example. So yeah, I don't feel sorry for him and anyone else who if you want to try to turn a hoe into a housewife, okay, that's on you. But
mm.
you get what you get. Don't
Yeah.
feel
No, absolutely. And we know they're gamed up because of Me Too.
yeah. And but there's a lot. They are this whole conversation about hoes are winning, and also a lot of people have said they need a man to win. They're not going to. They can't win without a man. Somebody has to propel them to that victory. Nobody. They're not just going to get it on their own. Somebody has to help them with it. And the unfortunate thing is, there's always going to be someone that's going to help them out. There's always going to be someone that's
Mhm.
going to that's going to hand them the world at their feet. So it's you just
Nah, absolutely. I got a question. So you're a father of a dude that plays college football. Congratulations. I know I've seen that. I had a friend, one of my best friends, his brother played for Liberty, and he played for the Steelers a little bit, but
yeah,
now he
Liberty
plays for, like,
University. Yeah, that's
yeah,
what's that in Virginia, Lynchburg, Virginia, something.
yeah. And now he plays in the Canadian League. So, that really cool thing. What do you think about, to comment here, and shout out to Jim Rat, says PJ's father failed him. Do you think PJ's father failed him?
Well, I don't know. I don't know his relationship with his father.
Well, his father is in the household, and his father's around, and PJ talks about his father's NBA.
Okay.
We're talking about his relationship to the renter thing.
Um, I was married. My wife died in 2014.
Oh
We
wow.
both of my kids are by her, and one thing that I've never understood and is that and one of the reasons why I found this space is just getting out there into the day market and all that other stuff. But I've heard this same saying for the past, I'm 42 years old, for my adult life, and the shit don't make no sense, but I just let people think what they want. And you hear it so much, and it's called happy wife, happy life. That shit don't make sense. If you're the man, you be the head of the household. You run the household. You
Yeah.
you're not going to, and that's what I think a lot of people do. It's like they just want to, they just want to go, they just want to fly under the radar. They just want peace. They just want to just get up in the morning and go to work, and work 40 hours a week and come home, and but give all their finances to their spouse, but on the way home they'll buy themselves a 12 pack or something, just so they can relax and watch their whoever their favorite team. You're Bears fan, watch Bears play, whatnot, the Bulls play or whatnot. They just they don't want to be combative. And when they met their wife and when they proposed to their wife, and they was taught that, they was taught that over the years. And based on I see someone said in the chat, propaganda. That's just what they've been taught. They wasn't taught right, probably because maybe, or maybe not, they didn't have a male role model or a father in the house. My father was locked up my entire childhood, but I had an older brother that was 20 years older than me that showed me how to be a man, that gave me the tools necessary to be a male role model, a male figure, a male leader. And not everyone gets that. And a lot of this passiveness is stomach. You're watching a lot of it come to fruition with the transference of it from one generation to another.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. And what you really and as far as a happy life, happy wife, it's one of those things that, like, there's certain things that you hear that, certain people used to understand that that's bullshit, but you just let people say it because it sounds good. It's like it's commercial speak. It sounds good, like motherfuckers that say, "Oh man, I couldn't do shit." When shout out to Black Wolf, $5 super chat, fam. I hope you saw April Mason on TLA. Goddamn, was she capping up a Category 5 hurricane? I mean, I've heard it happen. I got people that come to me like, "Nigga, see, no." But and that's another thing too. People, you wouldn't think YouTube you would have like a very healthy, like, older audience. I guess TikTok's the younger thing, but it's definitely drives a lot. I mean, shit, Kevin Samuels 50, 52, 53, 51. And they say he's then you know what I'm saying? He hiding the female. So shit.
One thing I've learned
Um,
from all of the one thing, I watch a lot of content creators, and basically what I do is, I'm from the South. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and one of the sayings that my mom used to say was, "Chew the meat, spit out the bones." Use what you. Everybody has something that you can get something productive from. You take what you need and leave the rest behind. Okay, if you don't, all right, if you listen to the message and you like the message, and the message is helpful for you, who cares about how you dress? You know what I'm saying? It's just, you take what you need, and everything else, okay, don't worry about it. Chew the meat, spit out the bones. That's just something, and that's what I've been using from pretty much everybody that I've listened to in this space. And I think if everyone else would do the same thing, I think we would all be all right. But that's in a perfect world, and and reality
yeah.
is what rules.
No, absolutely. And as far as chew the meat, I mean, that's true. And there's a lot of, I mean, I don't agree with nobody 100%. And too many people, the reason they don't chew the meat, spit the bones, because a lot of how they listen, they don't listen to people to get insight. They listen to people to personality. It's personality driven. And if you notice, a lot of people listen to who they identify. And when I say listen to who you identify with, there's always going to be an element of that. But I mean, folks will start basically saying dudes are right when they dead ass wrong, because you agree. Um, you agree. You just agree with who they are because they represent, kind of like, you see yourself in them, so they can't do no wrong. And then we start. That's where we start running into problems. And so when niggas, so people, so anyway, because even me. whatever. But I will say that on the PJ shit failing, is that's I know that's not true. I know that's not true because if he was there and he got to the NBA, like just we just got off of King Richard, and that hopefully they get some awards, and you got I guess his other daughter, and you know how it is in black families, talking about, oh, well, he was a deadbeat dad. No, a deadbeat dad is a deadbeat to everybody. This no priorities were given, and who knows what that situation was.
And usually you'll see the signs before ahead of time, but people don't when they have selective vision. They only pay attention to what they want. So yeah, it's you can usually see it coming, but some people don't. They just see what they want to see. They're just blinded by what's turning them on. They don't recognize the red flags.
Oh yeah, and then they want to try to rewrite history so they can get sympathy and get a bailout, and that's where I come in, and this is why I tell people, this is why I say what I say on my channel in the way that I say it, because we say, okay, we're gonna go through these details, and we're gonna get an honest look, and then when it comes down to, I knew what you knew, I knew you knew it, you sitting there trying to act like you didn't, and no, you're not getting a bailout. Shout out to KD who sent the $20 cash app, and that's where I think I contribute to this space, and that's why I think I can evolve it into the trending news thing, because a lot of the stuff I like is I like timelines. I like to go into timelines. I like to do a video, come back to it. When I say come back to a video, do like maybe 2 years later. And I don't even mean like 2 years later come to an old video. I mean like a situation 2 years later, or this, and tie this in. Like for instance, let's take J Lo for example. When I actually went deep into the J Lo situation, she was trying to throw was it Snipes under the bus. You realize this is something she's had a problem with that show, with that movie Money Train for a minute. And so she like that's been something for a while, to the point where like producers got really their careers kind of fucked with, because of that. And this is way before Me Too stuff. She said same thing about Jason Statham in that movie she did when she had to take her clothes off. Now this is J Lo when she's at her apex. So this ain't J Lo as a new person. So I see she's got a history of doing this. It ain't just black men. She'll do this with what she thinks she can get away with. So when you look at stuff from that context and you come back to stuff, I like breaking all that stuff down. It doesn't necessarily mean the woman's lying. It just gives greater context to what's being said. And what a lot of people like to do is they like that tunnel vision to their one little angle. Same thing with this Rittenhouse versus Aubrey case. Rittenhouse got off. All of those other dudes didn't. And a lot of people thought Rittenhouse would get got before those three would. Because they thought that was more solid. And I remember the conversations we had back then. So a lot of this stuff can be revisited, or conversations we've had in the past in the mainstream. Like for instance, it was a year ago, and you sound like you've been watching for around that time, where people were talking about you need to get mics, you need to get your equipment, you need to reinvest, and then people were arguing and beefing over that. Why? Because they had other issues with each other, and then the mic thing kind of was put in the storefront.
Yeah,
Now you got
it was pretty much the I guess the catalyst to basically go at each other.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not saying, and I always saw as a guy in DJ Kuda, but O'Shea said it too, and O'Shea had a little bit more credibility because he was higher in the space, he was actually making money. But the thing about it is, Kuda wasn't wrong. I just said the way you went about it, it's kind of like dudes don't like being told what to do, especially by somebody they think they doing better than. And if you come at it like this is what you need to do, you just put it out there. Like me, when I deal with younger dudes, as far as giving them advice, I say, look, man, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to tell you a smart way to do what you already doing. So if you want to buy shoes, so you gather what they already want to do, and then you say, okay, you like shoes, you like this, you like that. I mean, start a YouTube channel, do whatever. Even if you don't do nothing with the YouTube channel, those Jordans can be tax deductible. I'm not a tax person, consult with a tax person on that, but it might be worth you having that conversation. Or if you buy computers and do all this, you play video games, you can do this, do that. Like my brother, he wants to do the bullshit rap shit. But at the same time, I told him, I'm trying to tell him get a YouTube channel, trying to tell him if you're gonna buy this he gave me like a soundboard, like a little small one I'm gonna mess with. Do stuff in a way that you can get some money from it, so you ain't got to do a 9 to 5. because there's a lot of, especially in the digital stuff, there's a lot of ways to make money and stuff like that. And there's a lot, so it's about doing stuff, what you want to do in a smart way. So they're more open when they realize, okay, you're not trying to tell me what to do. You're just trying to give you advice. And then I also come at it like, look, man, you can take it or leave it. I'm putting the shit out there as if you won't do it. I'm not here. It's like if I'm giving away money, I'm not letting you borrow money and expecting it back. That's how a friendship's gonna be fucked up. I know when I give in my mind, now I may tell them I want it back, but I know in my mind this nigga ain't gonna back. So if I don't want to give it, I'm not giving it. But even though a good idea somebody had was, they said when somebody owes you money, put the dollar amount by their contact name so it can remind you. I said, yo, that is a great idea. And then one person said,
Oh,
because niggas won't call you back. I said, that's not true, because the niggas that borrow money usually be the main one that if you remind them too many times, that's when they'll try to not call you back. Be like, no, man, I owe you. No, yeah, I remember, because because you is your name and you $ $55. So it's been a year, but you still owe. And nigga, I gave you some dollars. No, you didn't, because I would have subtracted. I put that in the note in the comment. I gotta nigga, you got a ledger, nigga? Yes, I do.
have a running ledger. Hey,
Yep.
I don't even let people borrow money anymore. And the people that I would, they don't need it. So
Yeah,
it's
they don't ask.
I have my kids whenever they ask for anything of a significant let's say they need like a whatever, they need a MacBook or something. I have a son and a daughter. I tell them, okay, why do you need it? And then we would sit down and go through the okay, what are some of the mitigating factors, to the point where okay, you're not just asking me for something just because you're asking me. Like I remember before my daughter went to college, she said she put together this 10 slide PowerPoint presentation for me to get what she was asking for money to buy a MacBook, and she put together a 10 slide PowerPoint presentation as to how this the purchase of this MacBook will help her in her studies. I'm talking about, she talked about how she went back to points of how comparing processors in HPs and Mac and work time and all that other stuff. And I was like, wow, I was just shocked, because you, if you're going to ask for something, know what it is that you're going to ask for starters. And then always, and if it is a loan or a gift, state that. Can I borrow? Can I borrow $1,000? I will pay you back on this date. And how I was brought up, your word is your bond.
Oh yeah,
You,
nigga.
you-
I ain't even. I got some money, but I ain't even doing that. Cause like I said, people was how I borrowed. Like, who the like nigga? I've no like nigga like you asking another man for $1,000.
well, I mean, ain't no nigga come to me ask me for
Cause,
$1,000.
cause, cause some people would be that bold. No,
Well,
I
I mean,
was gonna say though, like your daughter did all of that, and then at the end of the day, you said, "Well, you better use what you got to get what you
no,
want."
because I mean, she's definitely. I mean, she put together a very informative presentation, and and to be honest, it's been the return on investment has been great. She's going to Chances are she's going to graduate. She graduates in May, and I'm pretty sure she's going to graduate summa cum laude. So I think it was a pretty good investment.
Yeah, I'm down here with all these universities, Duke, UNC, and I was actually driving. I was actually driving through NC State when I was on the phone, talking that shit. Um, yeah, so yeah, but yeah, these students, they're cool, a lot of energy. Yeah, you be like, well, you better graduate in 3 years if I give you this shit, or it should be like, look, man, all these scholarships I got, damn, you already got the return on investment. I got this scholarship money.
Well,
No,
she had a full ride, and
oh well, shit. That's what I would have led with. I'm like, damn, you ain't paying. Well, you get.
and beyond, and when I was working on my dissertation, she gave me, she actually turned around and bought me a MacBook for my birthday present. I mean, so I guess that was
Nah,
one of
them
the
MacBooks.
indirect
I'm
ways
like,
to pay
look,
her
look,
back.
man, look, man, we black. You can get this Hewlett Packard, them luxury Hewlett Packards. They look good. Nah, man, look, actually, trust me, I deal with Apple products a lot. So with the new chip, the 14.
I like them both, and but personally, with my phone, I have an iPhone, and that's just my preference. I know a lot of that's just my preference. You like what you like, but at the same time, I like with my phone, I like Apple products. Either or, when it comes to doing my work and all the other stuff, I can work with either HP or a HP, a Dell, a MacBook, or anything like that.
Yeah, that's how you know somebody doing the damn niggas be trying to do. That's how you know somebody doing something in this YouTube game. They got Mac products. They got the iMac, especially if the new iMacs. The new I actually like the new iMacs, but a lot of people like, man, I don't like these new iMacs. They look too like a fucking toy.
People pay for what they want. If they really want it, they're gonna pay for it. If it means something to them, they're gonna pay for it. And that's just what I've noticed in my life. Everything that values something to me, everything I like,
Absolutely.
I
That's
pay
why
for
that's why OnlyFans is doing so well.
it.
You know.
You're absolutely right, bro. Hey, I'm gonna go and drop down, but I appreciate you having me on, and love the show. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Absolutely. And before you drop down real quick, definitely show up to like Shannon stuff for like, Beautiful Lies. The older brothers, man, because you definitely got a lot to contribute, man. Absolutely. Lynn as a panelist every once in a while and stuff like that. But yeah, shout out to the older brothers, man, for
Now
real.
I don't get. I mean, whenever I get a chance, I'll definitely pull up. A lot of times I listen from the clouds, and I just keep. Hey, I'm rooting for y'all, brothers, man. Hey, it's the journey to every destination, regardless of distance, starts with a single step. You have to take one step at a time. It's not gonna be easy. This didn't happen overnight. This didn't get fucked up overnight, and it's not gonna be corrected overnight. But as long as you got people, people like you that are willing to fight the battle, I think in the long term, hell, we might not even see it in our lifetimes, but it's all about the bigger picture. So, keep doing what you're doing. I'm here. I'm be check. Hey, I'm one of your biggest fans, man. So
I
I'm getting
appreciate
ready to
that.
join your Patreon and check out your Discord and all this other stuff. So you'll definitely be seeing me around a little bit more.
All right, man. Absolutely, man. So definitely peace out, man.
Peace, bro.
Cause you know how I am. I can keep niggas for a minute. Niggas be like, man, nigga, I need to go. Shout out to Cornelius for the Bellamy for the $5. Happy Thanksgiving from Myrtle Beach. What's up, Charles? I saw you on the lead attorney as well, man. Give him that cop work. Yeah. Shout out to the lead attorney. More people out here, man. You don't like lead attorney no more because of Glendon? Nah, man. Because at the end of the day, that's between like him and Glendon. I still fuck with Glendon, and but it is what it is. At the niggas, y'all, whatever. Don't get me started on that bullshit. But yeah, it's gonna have to. People gonna have to. It is what it is. People gonna have to step up, and I'm talking about people that if you really want to do this thing and do this thing, do it. But anyway, so what's up, Charles? How you doing? I don't hear you, man. Ask him
Oh
about that
shit, I was
damn.
still muted. I was on there because homeboy from the lead attorney was talking that fucking rhetoric about black people commit 52% of the murder. No, we don't. I
I
said
can't
most of
believe
the
motherfuckers say it. Like y'all
and
really, like y'all really believe. Go ahead, man.
shout
Go
out
ahead,
to
Lil Rock.
shout out to Chaos Rain. Please subscribe to Chaos Rain. I know it's a T plug for somebody else, but hey, Chaos do some good work. He had me on his show a few days ago where I pointed out, look at the aggravated assaults. Every murder is is an aggravated assault automatically. First degree assault. How is it that white people have an overwhelming majority of aggravated assaults but not murders? Make that make sense. Nobody ever brings up that 75%, almost 80% of the sexual assaults, rapes, and molestations are by white people.
No,
Make that
because
make
it's
sense.
because a lot of them buy into the I hate to say it, the propaganda. Like they are very cognizant and controlling how much of that shit they put out, like, and then the way they even like, think about it, the bitch with Epstein. They ain't talk about that shit like that.
Exactly. And
Wouldn't
I
know
don't
that
think
shit is going on right now if they
it,
if I didn't say nothing.
exactly. And it's funny because you had a black guy there who said, but all I did was arrest black people. Are you in a city like Baltimore that is 70, almost 70% black? Yeah, you're gonna arrest a lot of black people.
What
If,
the fuck?
if I'm in Iowa, guess who I'm gonna mainly arrest?
Well, nigga, I'm gonna find the black people. I'm gonna
So,
find the two niggas and they gonna be in recurring jail.
so what about all the homicides and all the things of nature that happens in the Midwest? Like in Iowa, there's only 2% of black people in the whole state. You're gonna blame them for all the murders? You're gonna blame them from all the violent crimes?
I'm gonna try.
And I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, I'm understanding why a lot of people don't want me on their panels that I'm starting to notice. That's because I'm gonna make them logically think. Like, please make this shit sound right. At least to one of us.
All right, so I'm sorry, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. So apparently Charles was talking to this nigga.
This started. Your name is Todd, am I
So
correct?
if this nigga was talking and he tried to be a cop, the dude that Charles was talking about.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, Todd. You did great during the running exam. I just want to say that this is basically the last part of your training. If you get through this, you're hired. So this is basically situational training. We're going to act out a situation that you would most of the time go through as a police officer, basically to see how you handle it. I'm gonna act out a person that went over the speed limit, and you're gonna act out the officer, of course, and we're just gonna see how you handle the situation. Okay? Hey, sounds fine with me. All right, just gonna walk up and I'll start it all off. Wait, 1 second. I just wanted to just know, just so I can just get this clear. What is the race of the character that you're playing? What does that got to do with anything? Oh, I'm just trying to just get into character, so I just want just know all the details. Just I don't know, just to determine how I would act in a situation,
We're not gonna do this.
You need to know the race to know how you're gonna handle the situation? Not necessarily. Just to, just to be more in the moment, I'm just really trying to just get into this just so I can actually. Oh, I'm so sorry for that, sir. Well, we're gonna go actually work on the machine and make sure. What? You can't just let. Oh, so I was just. How do I look? Okay, listen, Todd. We're just gonna try that again. I'm gonna play a different character. We're just gonna try to approach. Okay, wait 1 second, sir. What is the race of this character? What matters is how you handle the situation. Yes, I know that, sir. But
yeah, so because he treated the white person. We know that. Let's not waste time. That's not the funny part.
Completely correct and accurate on the situation. I just want to feel like I'm in the moment. I want to feel like I'm actually there. So I just need all the details. I'm sorry, but I just need to know. All right, Todd. I'm African American. Okay, I'm African American. I'm black.
Oh,
gosh, Todd. All right. All right, let's start. Hey, officer. May I ask how can you pull me over this evening? Did you just say you had drugs in the car? What? No, I said, may I ask how can you pull me over this evening? Did you just say that you're not feeling too sober this evening? No, that's not what I said at all. I actually. Put your hands on the steering wheel right now. Put them on the wheel. Okay. Let's cut this. Todd, you're not saying the lines that Put your hands on the wheel. Todd, we're not acting it out no more. Put your hands on the wheel, Doug. What is wrong with you? Like, do you not understand? Why are your lips moving? You trying to grab a gun? How does my lips moving mean I'm gonna grab a gun? You people have big lips. Y'all can do a lot of things. Oh, what you mean, you people? Todd. Okay, let's slow this down. Stop moving your lips. Todd, who gave you a gun? We gave you a training taser. We did not give you a gun. It's not a gun. It's my taser. No, that is a gun. No, it's my taser. That is not a taser. That is obviously a pistol. It feels like a taser, so it's a taser. Okay, Todd, listen, you're acting way out of hand. Todd, we're gonna stop this right now. Put your hands on the wheel. and open the door while stepping out as you sit down. How can somebody even do that? Put your hands do not understand what's going on right now. This is not stop moving your lips. I know you're trying to grab the gun. You can't grab a gun with your lips. Like when you shot me. Whew. You sir, that was great acting, sir. Oh my gosh, I was so nervous. It felt like I was there. Oh man. What is wrong with you? So did I pass? You are completely unqualified to become an officer. You got stressed out and you faltered in the least stressful situation you could be in. How can we trust you patrolling the streets if you're scared of the community you're supposed to protect? Like, what is wrong with you? I don't get it. Am I hired? Hired? Of course you're hired. Man, go grab a badge.
That's funny. Anyway, I saw that last night. I thought that was funny. But anyway, that's that nigga you was talking to.
Pretty much. I'm just looking at that. I'm looking at that guy when he said we have a problem with our culture. Do you know black culture is American culture, right? Like, when do we escape being black and American? Like, this is the reason why. Edward, let me ask you this question: how long you've known me to be in these YouTube streets?
Shit, we talking about at least 3 years, 4.
And I've been there longer. Whenever you saw me lose a debate,
I'm thinking.
weren't you? You never have.
No.
I've even beat Cynthia G with one phrase. What's the opposite of a beta male coon? And I have to ask this question. If you believe this shit to be that we have this issue of violence, then you're trying to say that we are predestined and genetically engineered for violence. When have black people went around the world subjugating people, committing genocide, and downright disenfranchising entire nations?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what you have is you have dudes that they buy into that bullshit, and it's like I get you around white people, and whether you're around white people, not around black people, because see, there's a difference between like I say, okay, we have a culture problem, and then when they say that, you say we have when they say we have a culture problem, they're not saying that we are. They're saying as if white people don't have a culture problem, because right now it's like these niggas don't understand that black people are 20 years ahead of white people. Like, white people are currently going through an opioid epidemic. Now, that's being phrased completely as a health issue. That's not how the crack epidemic was being phrased, even though there was government involvement with that. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that if you go deep with some of these people, like some of these motherfuckers, they'll tell. I've heard motherfuckers tell me that black men didn't even have the wheel. Black people didn't even have the wheel until the white man came around. Like some of these folks, they really believe that shit, and a lot of times,
that's intellectually dishonest and wrong.
yeah, they would particularly talk about Zimbabwe. And what was ironic about Zimbabwe is white people were very impressed with what the Zimbabweans were able to do, which is why they purposely lied about it. So you'd be surprised on what some of these motherfuckers actually believe, and that's why a lot of times I'll try to deep dive or free fall into like what they really think. That way I can pretty much show the audience this motherfucker is on some other shit. And this shit they talking about right now is just reflective of that other shit they are on. And usually a lot of times they'll fall for it if I'm given enough time. Sometimes they don't, but when they start, yeah, and the thing is, it's like you're talking to an attorney. Now, he wouldn't have came up to Dennis Perlin talking that bullshit. Either. It's like, wow, you're so bold that you're gonna get on here with an attorney and a cop. Well, he was on there first, and yeah, he stepped in it. I'm in Baltimore. You know what these niggas are doing? Yes, in Baltimore, where there's mostly black people. Yes. But anyway,
and I'm just sick and tired of this shit because it's like You could just use your intellect and reading. A fifth grader can just wait a minute. You have almost 100,000 more aggravated assaults, and every murder is an aggravated assault automatically. Something don't add up. So don't add up. And then you realize they finagled the language from murder, justifiable homicide, and manslaughter.
Nigga, it's justified. Nigga, it ain't. I didn't murder that motherfucker. I did justifiable homicide. They always been, and that's how you know it's fucked up. If it wasn't fucked up, they wouldn't need to bend the rules. They wouldn't need to constantly adjust the fucking rules if the shit wasn't fucked up.
Well, man, we just saw the Rittenhouse trial. What you think? That was anywhere else, any other race of people that would have been murdered.
And the reality is they do that, and I'm gonna keep it real. They do that because, see, they wouldn't be doing that if they understood that you was putting that dude's life in danger pulling that bullshit. Because they're lucky ain't no kamikaze. If black people are so violent, you couldn't pull some shit like that. Because it'd be a nigga that's willing to go kamikaze. At a 40 million black men, people, if you find one nigga that's willing to go kamikaze. I mean, the fact that like what's his name, Zimmerman is still walking around. I mean, you know, I'm just saying this, but niggas, people are so violent.
But you haven't seen black men go kamikaze since the DC sniper.
Yeah, well, yeah, the DC sniper. You had that cop in California. You had the DC sniper. Yeah, that was the big one. But you had that cop in California. You had the dude they used a remote control bomb on, but they got him before he could even get started. But yeah, but it's not often. Now you see white folks. Now you compare what I just said compared to how many mass shootings there are. I mean, even look at how the police approach those motherfuckers that do the mass shootings. They don't, man. Please, a black man do that. You see how they did it. They're going to use remote control bombs and shit. They're going to do Call of Duty Vanguard on your ass in the police force. I'm like, the cops ain't supposed to have this shit. This supposed to be some special forces shit. If you in Afghanistan doing that bullshit, you know, and so it's even when there's doing a crowd, even fucking the shit in the damn Capitol. Now that's white people doing shit at the seat of the government. These motherfuckers getting like 3 years. These motherfuckers are picking up classified laptops of Pelosi and shit. And we're not even going to get started on the shit with Governor what's the chick in Michigan where they was doing all that bullshit. They was about to, you know, plot to get her ass. I mean,
yeah, that tactical team when that video leaked when they were
this ain't like we not talking like nigga. You do if one black group tries that bullshit, they gonna create a whole new division.
They did, and they used a long time ago like back in Philadelphia, the bomb in Philadelphia when they used military grade weaponry to take out that neighborhood and that building.
And that wasn't even close to some of the shit that they were doing. Like and now to be fair, you know, they low key done that with you know, the damn Texas thing. I forget, you know, but even then they were real like small handed with it. They more showed a presence, and it went bad because of certain tactical decisions they decided to make because they got tired of that shit. And again, white people are willing to sacrifice their own lives to stand on that shit because that's what they do. Yep. When you getting your kids blown the fuck away, it ain't like they just going into black people's shit and doing it. They actually blowing y'all away, and y'all actually letting them do that. That's Sandy Hook shit. Or like y'all letting them do that. That's y'all sacrificing yourselves. But that's what they doing to stand on that. So you know,
they were even taking a risk by rushing the Capitol. Even by them doing that. But
yeah, I thought that's what we was talking about. No one, but I get what but even 2016 with Michael Xavier Johnson, that was a while. And that other dude, the cop, I think was 18. So that shit don't even have that shit happens every once in a while.
Yeah, but that's how, you know, different it is or how spread out it is, how sporadic it is.
Yeah. And it would be one nigga, not a group.
It just be one dude. It's never a group. It's always one dude.
And you know, niggas are never mentally ill. When have you seen a nigga get the mental ill treatment? They're like, no, that shit ain't for you.
But it's also we're very specific about our target as opposed to white dudes. They just shoot everybody and then themselves.
like you surgical with this bitch. Them niggas be like, yeah, yeah, man. Oh yeah, black women get the mentally ill card if they kill their kids. Oh, she gotta be mentally ill. It's called black female fuckery times a million. Like, don't. And then black people will go
Well,
along. Black people will go along with that shit. That's what's crazy about that. They will actually go along with that shit. Yeah, man, she's mentally ill. How many white women? It was just a white man. It was. I saw this thing on Bing because I watch a lot of Bing trending news, like in the their initial trending news. Like you can go in
yeah.
there. Really good site for that. It was a bitch, a white bitch. Bitch was a teacher for 4 days, sending nudes to students.
Wow.
I'm like, bitch, you a substitute teacher, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm
Just
like, and then when you understand, well, she wasn't a substitute, you know what I'm saying? Because you understand, a lot of these teachers, they'll be like 23, 24, some of them 22. I had a couple of I graduated 2005. I had 2 teachers that were like 22 years old, and I was 18. And so now I already know because they ain't trying to pay teachers. They be, we'll pay for your college and getting them. Yeah. But you know what happens? That shit gets under tick marks. They don't really promote that because they can control what they promote. Like I said, that chick for Jeffrey Epstein. It was what was that chick from fucking Smallville? Remember that,
yeah.
Charles?
Yeah,
That
but but she got sentenced. See, I think she's
she
doing
did get sentenced, but you gotta understand that was out of the media.
Yeah, yes. Was it as far as media coverage? Yes, you wouldn't
Because
know about it
and
unless
she got
they
sentenced
talked about it
light.
one time. Nah, it was breaking news one time and you never heard about it
She
again.
got sentenced
Allison Mack.
lighter. Yeah, she got sentenced lighter because it wasn't political pressure behind it. See, that's
No.
another thing. When you have like these DAs and shit, could think about it. That's here's the thing, and this was fucked up. And I'm not saying all DAs are
She
like
was
this.
actively recruiting for the crew.
Which is the same thing with the Jeffrey Epstein bitch, right? And
Yeah.
so a lot of it is you're not now technically that chick I can see them making an exception, but when I say but a lot of these DAs they're not going to be able to run for governor, or run for attorney general off the white bitch heads they done collected.
But
They know that.
the thing about this Epstein stuff is that it's going to expose a lot of the sexual slavery with minors as far as 5 and 6 years old.
That's
Because
why I
I'm
thought
pretty
they
sure
would make
there's a
that.
lot of because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Hollywood elites and corporate CEOs and politicians tied to this stuff, and that's just a whole nother underworld.
Well, they're not digging that deep. They're not going to dig that deep because there's too many people. Like it ain't just Hollywood. It's too many people that are too wrapped around. They're not going to dig that deep, and which is another reason why they're probably that shows you even with that they're not going to make an exception.
But yeah, they want to make it. Yeah, they're going to make an example out of it.
I mean, we'll see. They may do it, but they're not going to make a public spectacle out of it.
No, definitely not, because the media coverage is so freaking no.
And compare all of that to Bill
I see
Cosby.
the news all day. No one's talking about this.
Nigga,
Fox News, all of them, they're not talking about.
You could have had a 24/7 network off of what they were doing with Bill Cosby. You would think it was another OJ trial.
They would between this, the Rittenhouse, and then the Arbery, and then the whole Arbery case.
And
all over the news.
And I say that to say this. A lot of these dudes that talk that shit, they see this same coverage, but see that never dawns on them. Just in the way that it's covered. All that shit is what it's supposed to be because that's how it is. And I'm like, wow, okay.
No, it's not how it is. Like they're telling you that on purpose. They're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, what y'all think about what did y'all think about the Arbery case? Because a lot of these dudes that we usually have an argument with, they ain't talking about that case. That they pretending that shit. It's like these white bitches, these black chicks with these swirlers. They be just pretend certain shit just didn't happen.
Yeah, because they knew. No, they're just moving on that because they're using that case to feel better because they're upset about the whole Rittenhouse case.
Because speaking of debates, I remember those debates, Charles, when we were debating, that was like a year ago when we were debating like being in somebody's, construction yard and all of that. Those are some loud ass, because that was when niggas thought they was going to take over the manosphere.
Yeah, but the Rittenhouse case was too murky for him. Like that was way too murky and too much wiggle room for him for that defense to get him out of that. This Arbery case was like more open and shut, more open clothes. With Rittenhouse, there was too much wiggle room with that. I mean, you saw
But
the
he
tape.
was young. That's what they
That
was
was
they was the
no. I
white man
mean,
version.
yeah, it's too much wiggle room because I'm sure Officer Faulkner can speak to that about when sometimes when there's too much wiggle room, when you leave reason for doubt, that's just it can kind of go either way.
Reason for doubt plus a young white dude, because that dude got a certain face. That dude know how to make them faces. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna front.
yeah, he
That
does. Not to mention that about how he got off with how they threw out the weapon because of the barrel of the gun he had.
that dude know how to arch his eyebrows. And
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, fuck that shit. Look at this nigga.
No,
No,
the hell
damn
with
that.
him. Did you see the
Look at
judge?
that swagger when he was walking on that street. Fuck what he looked like in here. In fact, make that motherfucker wear a mask. Your
Oh
Honor, he
God.
needs to wear a mask because I don't believe we're gonna get a fair trial. Because this
Oh
nigga
God.
clearly knows how to get a wiggle out of some shit. I was looking at those stills. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, this motherfucker knows how to. This nigga knows them faces like a feet, like shit, like a feet. I'm not even trying to call him a female. I'm just saying, like, that nigga knows how to make those faces to like, because you can't really
Yeah.
teach that.
But they were sitting there big, yeah. But the practical part is, you saw everyone else being emotional, like laughing at whatever. I'm like, whatever, y'all laughing all this shit. Don't be surprised when he walked because that's exactly what's gonna happen. And
Yeah,
then look what happened.
exactly. And I was like, in
Y'all
here.
talking all this shit online about him crying on the stand. I was like, all right, y'all gonna be the ones crying when you
Oh
watch him
shit!
walk.
I'm glad that reminded me. I actually got jury duty on the 30th, and I need to go see if they gonna do that. I don't feel like doing it, so I'm gonna act like I'm biased as hell. I'll be like, so what do you think about black? I hate niggers. All right, you don't need to. Okay, let's go. Yep. But I would have got in that jury room. I would have looked at them white females. They'd be like, I said, you know what? Whatever.
Oh, you
Like
gonna do the Dave
they look
Chappelle?
at me. They look at me, and I'd be like, look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not the motherfucker that's gonna keep us here. So don't look at me. I'm not trying to make a stand because at the end of the day, I already know what it's gonna be, and I don't need nobody to start looking into my shit. We got one juror. I think he's a. Let's just put his name and everything out there. That's a funny thing. That's how black people be like, oh man, please don't let it be a black person. It ain't a black person if they don't put
No,
his
it's
name
not.
out there. If they don't put his information out there and pictured all that, then they ain't black.
Yeah. But everybody was being emotional about that case, but everybody forgot about actually Fantastic spoke on this case about this dude, this veteran who shot the cops. It was days after the George Floyd murder, and he was acquitted. And he was facing a lot of charges. But the way those cops were acting, because those cops were the ones in the riots were patrolling for the riots, but they were like they had them all on record being complete dicks to the public. And then they run into that dude, and they didn't even identify themselves as cops because they showed up in an unmarked vehicle in SWAT gear. They didn't even identify themselves.
Yeah, them white. Yeah, I saw the picture with them white dudes when they got guilty. They was like, what the other dude was like, "Mom, I love you." No, you ain't got that written out space.
Nah, you don't.
Now we gonna see what the sentencing is. Now they not gonna get life. Like they gonna get life, but they not gonna get life without no parole.
No, they're not. But I don't think I don't think Rittenhouse is out of the woods yet. I think they could try him federally. I don't think Rittenhouse is out
Or
of it.
couldn't they sue him?
Yeah, that
They
too.
they
The
do the OJ
families
shit.
of the victims, yeah, they definitely could
They be
take
like, but Your Honor, he doesn't have
I have
any
a
money.
question.
Shit, he could go fund me that bitch. They see
Yeah.
because we know they'll raise it.
Yeah, they definitely raised it as soon
So
as
somebody paying.
Yeah, when they
So
were on it with that.
For 50 cents a day, you can save a racist.
Yep.
Go ahead.
They ended up raising
okay.
$10,000
In
for
the
Rittenhouse.
arms of an angel.
They did a GoFundMe. They did a whole GoFundMe for Rittenhouse when after the case.
Yeah, GoFundMe turn that shit off. They said, man, we can't let y'all keep doing this. Y'all making us look bad.
Yeah, they raised like 10, 15K for that dude.
Now they don't turn it off for these bitches though.
Never.
Yeah, facts on that. And one thing funny since mentioned
That's what
that he is
OnlyFans is.
No, go
is my
ahead,
shit working?
Chaos.
It's not this man. It's 18 years of age. Yeah, they could retry him.
Keep it knowing Chaos. Keep it knowing them. So this shit ain't working. That'd be bugged up. That'd be some hella trolling. What they call it with the frat boys, hazing. Hey man, Chaos, you up, man? Your shit fucked up. But anyway, go ahead, man.
Yeah, they could try him more because he's now an adult now. Is he 18?
They
That
not
means they
doing that.
could.
He's
They
white.
were they were trying him as an adult in this case when he was in court.
Yeah, they not.
Well,
Yeah,
at the time he was 17, but after they, maybe.
Well,
But I don't
once
know.
you after 16, it's easy to try you as an adult.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
the problem is that can he still be tried civilly? Yes. Yeah, because it's
He
less
can't
yeah.
be tried federally.
criteria for civil. Huh?
He can't be tried federally.
No,
Biden ain't doing that shit.
that's not a federal. That's not a federal issue. It's a state
Not
issue.
really a federal. It's
Yeah,
Shout
more
out
state
to
issue.
Stacker Star for the 10. Shout out to
Now,
Stacker
if
Star.
he was transporting weapons over state lines, you might have something, but
Okay.
What do you call trafficking? What do you call stealing of weapons? You can get more.
He was
because,
young.
because really, if you look at Rittenhouse from the neck up, he looks like a woman. He looks like a little. He looks like he looks like he hasn't. He doesn't look like he went past puberty. He was trying to live out his Call of Duty dreams, and shit got hotter than we thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said before on my channel, black boys don't have the age of adolescence like white boys do. Like the boys will be boys. You could be 12 years old, and they're gonna look at you as this monster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, he had this superhuman strength. I couldn't take him. Like, let's be honest. White state shooting white people. Is it a black issue? No. That's why black people really looked at it like taking bets. Like I said before,
I couldn't get why we were so emotional about that. That had nothing to do with us.
It wasn't emotional. It was more like, this is going to be interesting. There's either two things going to happen. Either he's going to get 5 to 10 years or he's going to walk. And once you saw how the judge was portraying himself, which was a gross negligence of nepotism.
Yep, pretty much.
And I told people, judges do what the fuck they want. Oh, we're not going to try this. We're not going to try that. And if you could have done this in Discovery, you could have done this in The Heritage if you wanted to try it or not.
But I knew he was going to walk when I found out they threw the weapon out before the trial even started. Like the weapon
exactly. All that
they threw it out before the trial even started. I was like, oh yeah, he's walking.
Because they know politically ain't nobody gonna do shit. That's the thing. Politically, he ain't going, and that's what folks gotta understand. That's why I was talking about that age of consent shit too with black boys. They don't, and people be like, "What? What do you say?" I'm like, I don't understand how y'all don't understand that. Like, so this informs of how much we should give a fuck about other people. But when you really think about it, I mean, shit, you'd be like, what are you mad about? Like, the Aubrey case was this, and that was that. So when it come to getting you got 3 bodies for one. That's how Biden be like, wow, come on, if you don't vote for me, you're not black.
And they fucking did. They really fucking voted for him.
Listen, niggas are gullible, bro. They're gonna vote because they feel this man offers them bad. Let's try somebody different,
And also because black women were like, you ain't getting no pussy if you don't vote for Biden. You know that, right?
Yeah. And it tells you when a man falls at Edward, it tells you as a nigga, you got no options. You need to fix your shit up. And woman's not giving pussy, then that's on you, my nigga.
That's why niggas get like Corey. That's why niggas get like Corey Hogan. They just like, fucking, I ain't voting. I ain't even working out the bed. And then or Tariq be like, don't vote. Don't vote. I be like, nigga, vote local. Damn, don't tell it because don't tell them.
Yeah, at least local. Yeah.
Hey, did you see Hammer's comment? He said Kyle Rittenhouse proves that white supremacy is dying.
That's Hammer.
What the hell?
No.
I gotta laugh at that. But
anyway,
one thing,
go ahead, Chaos.
I do want to shout Charles Faulkner for telling people that because I had to do that stream. It was really short and it got straight to the point. If anyone want, I probably will drop the link on the back chat when I get stable in a little bit if you want to watch it. But right there, that would just bother me that this is a man that worked in the same law enforcement like Charles in a different district for almost as long as he's been doing it since 2007. And even him pushing the same notion.
I mean, I get it. He's tired of these niggas. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, you're saying that these black men, especially or wherever, were committing the most violence, murder, even to the point where you hear stupid women talking about they're dying every 5 hours. I mean, where these niggas get these information from? It's preposterous. But yeah.
Let me put it to you this way, right? 68% of domestic violence in the black community is initiated by women. As a matter of fact, when you look at the rate of women dying in the black community or the rate of women, period, in any community, it's significantly less than men. So how the hell are we killing motherfuckers every 5 minutes a black woman dies? Like,
They're gonna
like,
get mad at me. You're laughing at black woman violence. Oh my
like,
god. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell
Or
you,
that shit with Ryan Diggs said was
it
like the
shows
most.
that statistically they're creating most of the violence now, especially
Or
when they fall in the.
or or that thing where Ryan Davis was saying we were like the most dangerous thing to a black woman is the black man.
Which is quite the opposite.
Well.
Because the reason why they went so long
Yeah.
is because of black men.
My answer is Jan, why are you fucking these niggas then? That's what I want to know.
Exactly.
Y'all
That's a,
must like it. How can you
yeah,
say
I must
that?
like it.
Well, because
Yeah.
you like it and you come back.
You
I mean,
keep
I'm
coming back.
serious. Like
I've always
shit.
Yeah.
asked that question. If all you found was Asian niggas, what does it say
Because,
about you?
because they love ain't shit niggas, but they ain't gonna tell you that.
I mean,
Of
that's
course
where
they're
I
gonna. Of
am.
course,
I'm at the point. Shit like that, I don't even argue. I just say, man, you need to find you a good white man that's gonna treat you right and go give you the Wheeler treatment. I mean the you know, or whatever treatment they gonna do you
But
like
keep
they
in
did,
mind,
or Sage Steele. They gonna be a good stay at home dad and whatever. I mean, go get them. I don't care. Go win. I mean, for real. I mean, I don't even argue shit like that. When people get on shit like that, they just trying to make a statement. But what I did want to
yeah.
ask Charles, have you seen the Hawkeye shit yet?
no, not yet. I'll probably look at that
Okay.
tonight.
I've I've watched it. It's all right.
It's all right, you got some people talking about, man, who the fuck is this bitch, yo? And why is this on this Hawkeye?
Like, I mean, she's
All
in the
right.
comics. Well, she's been in the comics for like 10, 15 years.
I
So,
mean,
I mean,
honestly, because I was looking, who's this bitch? Oh, this is a bitch from the Bumblebee shit, and True Grit. I'm like, I mean,
basically, if you look at Young Avengers, you'll see her there.
Yeah.
If you look at Young Avengers from 10, 15 years ago, you'll see her in it. So she's not a new character.
yeah. So far, I
Yeah.
like it. It reminds me of some Netflix Marvel shit, but that's a good change of pace. But
Yeah. Have you
uh,
watched Cowboy Bebop yet?
no, I'm not gonna see that shit. I mean, not because it's bad. It's just not. Cowboy Bebop was not never my shit. Just wasn't.
Oh.
Niggas be like, man, why, nigga? I'm like, yo, the
No,
same reason
it's
why
not
hot
bad.
sauce saved my shit. You know,
Oh,
that's a crime
yeah.
against humanity. I say that. Niggas be like, are you sure you black? Cause you are light skinned. Sure you ain't mixed. Like, yeah, I get it.
Also, that part two of that He-Man shit is on Netflix now too.
Or that don't get Charles on that.
Oh, they did way better than season one. Way better. I'm just
They
like,
said it,
It's way better.
it's way better.
All right, I'll
It's
sit back. I'm gonna sit back and watch that. I forgot about it.
so in case anybody gets mad, okay, I'm gonna tell you, Taylor, since the fucking creation of the goddamn series, since the '80s, was supposed to be the new sorcerer. So why is she the sorcerer? She was always supposed to be. God damn. So it talks about a lot of shit. I mean, of course, evil. There's some parts I'm just questioning, like the evil win part. Like, okay, I get the fact that you become the new sorceress for Skeletor, but the part that confuses me, like, bitch, you try to destroy the universe and let you go. Like, wow. I'm like, wow, that's some Rittenhouse shit all over. But anyway, I know I'm
they
just
Wow.
always
trying to
trying
get
to
you
sneak
to
some
say
bullshit in. I was watching that
Wow.
show. Yeah, I was watching that show Young Justice too, where they, pretty
Young
good when they
Justice.
You should
Young
actually
Justice.
watch
Young
Titans too.
Justice is crack, man. That show's good.
Yeah,
So
have
is
you seen the
Titans.
last? Have you seen the last episode?
Which one with the sisters?
Oh yeah, you gotta check that out. With the
Yeah,
conclusion.
I've
You
seen it
should
with
watch
the
Titans too. If you have HBO Max, you can catch Titans on.
yeah Titan. You can watch all of it because all the
Yeah,
DC animated shows
yeah,
and movies.
let's just say Lady Shiva she was acting like a black bitch, yo. She got when shit don't go her way, she go straight nigga.
I mean, that's Edie Sheba's character for the last 40, 50 years, dude.
Yeah.
But usually she's cool. But when shit don't go
Nah,
her way, she like,
she's always been a bitch. So that's her character. She's a bitch. I
Y'all
mean,
gonna see that that new Resident Evil movie that came out?
where is that? Is
It's
it
in the
on
movie.
Netflix?
No. It's
I ain't
exclusively
seen
for the
this.
movie theater.
I ain't seen this
I was
shit.
hoping it would come to HBO Max or some shit, but it's not. I was interested in that too. A lot of shit
No.
going on, but we gotta wait.
I ain't still seen the James Bond shit. I mean, I'm waiting for that shit to get on Redbox. Talk about $20. Nope.
Yeah, $20 a rent. I'm like, I want it too, but not to rent.
No, not to see no bitch try to act like she James Bond.
But meanwhile, Venom Let There Be Carnage is available to keep for $20.
Nah, I saw that. Like they had the ending of that on YouTube. I was like, man, that don't look that looked disappointing. That's one example. You got to do it. You got to do a rated R. That shit should have been rated X.
Yeah, damn sure should have been.
I've actually looked at the whole Masters and Universe thing, season part 2. I'm like, so we're not gonna enjoy the fact that you got like characters from the movie who became canon, right? We're not gonna enjoy the fact that we found out what happens if he transforms without the sword, and he was kicking everybody's ass. Okay, we're not gonna get to the fact. We're not going to get to the fact that when they had the He-Man, outside the castle and in the castle, putting his foot knee deep in people's asses. I mean, the evil one when she got the sword from Skeletor. What did he do? I mean, it's not the first time she did shit like this. And then when you had your Skeletor, you got a nigga who's obsessed with one thing, and once he can complete that one thing, he has nothing else to do. I mean, hey.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that. As long as y'all get out that feminist trope, that bullshit. So hey,
I
I'm
thought
cool.
they were gonna stay on it.
They they kind of veered away from it, and it's funny because everybody kept telling her how ate shit she was because she keeps getting abused physically and verbally by Skeletor. It was funny because like they had Duncan, aka Man of Arms, basically shit on her and tell her about herself, which was hilarious. Like, yeah, you deserve it. You the dummy. You the sorceress now. So you like it.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit there
Did you
and
catch
watch
that?
that.
Did you catch that April Mason on the lead attorney? Nah, Kareem, no. I ain't gonna say that because then she real get mad. You calling me?
Was she actually on, or what? I was watching a lot.
Yeah,
Of
I saw it. I saw it.
I don't need to get cut. I don't need no Jamaican accent wilding out.
I saw
I,
her
I,
on,
saw,
but
I,
did she
I
actually?
saw it.
Kareem watches a lot of animation and cartoons and comic book stuff too. So of course I know I'm gonna hear some stuff about that.
Yeah. So wait, no, I was just playing. So don't turn into one of them now. My link is welcome to anybody that's not gonna show no nude pictures and no white bullshit. You know how that works. But yeah, man. So didn't y'all see April Mason on the lead attorney? Did y'all actually see what was said?
Did she
Yes,
actually?
I did.
She was on there like 40 minutes.
Wait, she was on? She came on?
She was actually
Yeah,
on?
she was on there for 40 minutes. Yes.
Oh no, I
I
didn't see
was
that
watching
part.
it, but I think I stepped.
I think that happened when
I thought she
I
was
stepped
coming
off for
out.
a while.
I thought she was coming out of the bathroom at first. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Did you hear my comment right before she came on?
You say your comment? Yeah, somebody was saying she was wilding out.
I said, did you hear my comment right before she came on?
No. Oh, you came up there? No, I mean I was on here. Somebody got the echo, but no, I was on here. But
Okay, yeah. I was on his show, so I had called in.
Hey, did you blow the shit up? Like, yeah, man, fuck.
Yeah, I blew it up. I blew him up because basically what I said, because the whole thing was, the chicks that was on the show,
they was trying to say that that basically it's black men's fault, for that,
Well, everything's black men's
so
fault.
I gotta check out that video. Damn, I ain't see it.
Oh yeah, like so. Oh, when you say they, I know there was one chick that she looked like she was out of the modern. They did a Color Purple remake. Modernize it. I know her.
Wait, that the old
And
chick, the chick that was like 48 or
Kareem,
whatever.
she got Kareem because there's not enough black women. She got to double up to represent. I don't know if
Yo,
y'all
you
see
know,
that.
Yo,
I know
sorry. I'm
your
so sorry. I tried to do the echo thing. I didn't want to mess it up, so I did it again, and it came on twice. How do you get rid of this?
Now, I just fits mine. You go to
Yeah,
click
it
on
has to
mic,
drop in
Cam
the
and
phone.
mic, and then you go to auto settings and
Or I can just
click the
kick
check
one
mark
out.
says echo cancellation.
So, are you still here? Hello.
yeah.
I'm still here. Thank you. Thank you.
Somebody was like, "Yo, man, she's not talking. How you get to talk?" I got one. Use a bitch. What the fuck? See? Okay, you're still here. Okay.
I,
Okay.
I, I know y'all passed the subject of masters because I wanted to jump on and talk about that. I mean, I got my little complaints on that.
Edward.
That's why I was looking for you, Charles. Like, when can we see it? Because y'all see how Skeletor was simping over people in pussy and got caught up. Like,
Edward.
wait.
Hang around too many
That's why I
brothers.
came on too.
Edward.
That's why I
Yeah,
came
I
on
will
too.
have a live talking about it. I
Yo,
will have a live
when you going live, man, you gotta talk about that, man. Yo,
Edward.
I mean, you got to think about it. We can't say one moment of him wanting something compared to the whole time he bitching everybody. Nobody ever sees you when you're on top and you literally the master of the universe. They want to talk about the one time you slip up.
so this is the way they did it, though. I was like, yo, Skeletor, no, it was like, yo, you got the power down to get this some pussy over. And got caught up. He did that shit like, oh.
But even when she got the powers, she became fucking nuts.
And you
And
know,
the,
funny, they tried to do some berating men shit. You know, when Adam had his sword, like not his power sword, but when him and Skeletor was fighting Evil Lyn, and then he's
she
fighting with
thought
a
mine was
sword.
bigger.
And she's like, yo, nice sword, but mine's is bigger. Like, what the fuck, man?
But it was so funny when shout out to Orko, the MVP. When he had him back the sword, and he was like, "Y'all boys in trouble. Y'all in trouble now."
Exactly. It's so funny that they did Tila did a Princess Leia moment. It was like, I always knew you was my mother, and then still acting like a bitch. I'm like,
Nah, she just see the crazy part about Tila is that she's upset because she doesn't understand the sacrifice. So her mother had to tell her, "Look, shorty, if I didn't do what I did, you be dead."
exactly, but still though, I mean,
I don't care. You still didn't have to do that, though.
exactly. I was like, damn, like they had no looting that Duncan and Sorceress were smashing each other. Like,
Yeah, shout out to Young Justice for showing what a deadbeat mom looks like in Chester. Mommy, I made a mommy man. That bitch got out. He was running the track star.
Yeah, I mean, she was a deadbeat mom. I mean, that's the whole.
She made sure she got that. She got the dude she had a kid with. Made sure I got to get you fixed up, like out of his like mental rut, just so she could give you the baby.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not.
I mean, she's not Chester. She's OJ. But
She's like, so yeah, this is what happened, and April is always on branding if she ain't on shit. You rarely see April out here fucked up, even on Instagram. She got the glasses, everything.
She's
trying
to look like Kevin Samuels. Look at her.
No, I won't say that. I've seen her with this shit
Look at
before.
them glasses. Come on.
Because April was the original. April was my original sin. She was the original chick I was promoting. Like, see, man, she understand, because she got all the black female badges. But then she started. Then her crazy cousin, had to talk about these niggas tried to kidnap me. And then April tried to call. She tried to call 911 for all the simps, and then none of them came. And then that's what it was.
Damn.
And then that's it, she got mad then. She was like, man, you niggas, maybe we need to start dating now. And just to let you know how fucking serious she was, she did an interview with Crystal and Garrison.
Damn.
Tell me I'm lying. Cause I will pull up. She said, like, hold on, I gotta show you this picture.
You ain't lying. You ain't never see a permission to do no interview with Chris and
You're
Karen.
right, Ed. She did do an interview with Crystal, and she
That
did.
shit was. I was like,
She did.
that shit was funny to me. Hold on, this is like she thought she was putting. Hold on, we're gonna get this. We'll get to this. She really thought she was putting niggas in timeout. Let me see. We're gonna stop that. We'll get back to that.
Yeah, you gotta play that. I was tracking it. When you said it, I went back to that video, started tracking. Hold on, she actually showed up. I want to hear what she had to say.
Share screen, window, Chrome. Oh yeah, I'll probably check. Oh, niggas gonna clip that shit. Niggas gonna clip that shit.
Yeah, I saw her IG post and she was talking about make sure you make your man a plate. So let me get out of here for you.
Yeah, and that's how you know April. But what she's doing, I'm not stupid. What April's the internet. A lot of y'all don't know April's the internet marketer.
Yeah.
So, but she actually does it like for real. Not like I do something else and you can kind of call it that, which a lot of people fit that category.
Wait a
she
minute.
actually does it for clients and shit.
Keep that picture right there. That's not a hashtag swirling, hashtag black love. Word.
That's hashtag black women stick the fuck together, because you see, look at Karen. Look at Karen. Like she got all that fucking.
Oh, she damn sure got this. She damn sure got.
This is right before her white dude left the ass too. Right before she got tired of ass. It's like that shit ain't gonna work. Let me see. What was the bullshit? See, this is what April used to look like. This is what April was in the transition. Broken but not bound. Yeah, you see it. Yeah, see, this is what she was in her 30s before she. That's why I was telling you, like, so when she throwing your ass under the bus, this is a chick that's been.
Yeah, she been. Yeah, she knows.
This is the mirror telling you ain't shit. Here, I'm your future, and I'm telling you right now, you ain't shit.
It's probably why she doesn't get. I don't see much pushback she's getting in her comments on IG. So
because she got a strong fan base. It ain't gonna be there. It's gonna be when motherfuckers start talking about it on YouTube. And the thing about it is, a lot of these motherfuckers a lot of these chicks ain't gonna really go straight up. Because the thing about it is, what are you really gonna say? I mean,
she went viral on Facebook actually with that.
Yeah, because her stronghold is Facebook. Her stronghold is Facebook. A lot of these chicks, Danika's stronghold, because Facebook. Oh, that's anti-red pill. I'd probably say TikTok is a little bit more anti-red pill than Facebook at this point. But yeah, Facebook, that's when them bitches go to shine. And I ain't trying to call her a bitch. I'm just saying. Yeah, a lot of these chicks like Olivia Alexa, Danica Marie, April, they blew up on Facebook when Facebook video was relatively new, and then they transitioned to YouTube, and they've always been stronger on Facebook. And so,
yeah, I wonder what happened to Olivia Alexa, yo. Like she just be coming on for a while and just disappeared like 2 years and then come back.
Yeah, I heard about her. The white boys got in her ass.
Olivia Alexa.
Oh yeah, I talked about that. The other day. She probably described MGTOW better than most dudes can. And then them white boys got in her ass, and then she said, "What the truth about MGTOW?" She ended up doing an interview with Jada Black.
Oh yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah, she was like, "But the truth about MGTOW,
he kind of criticized her too, though. But he did that video with her.
I mean, Jada Black Jada Black was real light-handed on it because he got it, but he was saying, he was kind of saying, "What do you expect?" And the truth is, this is where Olivia fucked up a couple of months, but she didn't know. A couple months ago, a lot of those white boys found out the NOLA girl, had a black husband. And them hoes and them niggas lost their mind. That's their white dudes lost their mind because Nola girl is very attractive, and she's got that New Orleans. Like y'all want to see a white chick basically throwing these chicks under. Y'all want to see a white Kendra, the white version throwing these chicks under the bus.
Wait. The fair skinned, dark haired Nola.
No, she's white.
I know, but I mean she's like pasty. She's like lighter.
Yeah. Oh, you mean fair skin for a white chick?
Yeah. Right.
Yes. Yes, you
Oh,
are
okay.
accurate in that
Throwing New
assessment.
Orleans accent, just like you
Well,
said.
shit. No, it's that like New York slide. Anyway, she being married to a black man is not a surprise. I mean, look how she.
I could see you thinking that's in New York. Like I could see
Nah,
that.
that's not New York, and I'm from New York. That's New Orleans.
That nigga had
No trash in New York. We're not doing that today. Not doing
yeah,
that.
he had to
Sorry.
well shit. Y'all had the whole New York panel on art and style, so
Yep.
y'all be all
I
right.
enjoyed it.
Today? It was
I was
today.
going
I was.
earlier.
You were.
Yeah, it was
you know,
today.
I represent Boogie Down Bronx.
Okay.
Yep,
April.
There she
April.
go.
Now,
Yep.
was there
Nola
any
girl.
women
I
on there?
was
Was
straight
there any
looking for
women
her.
on there?
Nah, ain't no woman
Nah,
coming.
see,
I was kind of expecting
Kirill,
women to come up.
Kirill, see, you missed it. That was your
Yeah, ain't nobody surprised she got a black husband. I mean, I seen her
No, it's
a
not
few videos.
surprising. Looking at her, no.
yeah.
Not
These white
surprising
boys
at
are
all.
surprised, and see, because I remember she dropped down to like 70. These white boys tried to torpedo, tried to like you never ever. That's where the original pick me. You pick me, bitch.
Did you hear April? She said that she's 46. She
Okay,
said
so
her
she is
regular
46 now.
she said she's 46. She said her regular dress size is a 6'8", and at some point she went up to a 12 or some shit.
I mean, I could believe
That's
that. She's
realistic. That's
5'3".
realistic.
Cause she's 5, yeah, she's 5'3" too. So you got to understand, it don't take a lot for her to do that. And then you gotta remember, you gotta remember how April is built. April, see the thing, and see this is where Kareen and that statuette shit. And you know what's funny? What's funny is I thought about that when I saw a video roasting Fresh CEO and the white bitch. She let me stop using the word bitch, but the white chick, she because people pay attention if I say white girl. Oh yeah, she ain't a bitch. I noticed that. Anyway, she had that statuesque, at 5'8" look. That's that's what Kareem talking about. But if April Mason was probably like 5'7" or 5'8", the thing is, because you see where her I mean, I ain't trying to break her down like that, but April's the type of chick that if she don't pay attention, she could, she's like Janet Jackson in that way. If she don't
But
pay attention, she could blow.
Danica Marie, I think she said she's like 5'7" or something like that.
Which is even more impressive that she's maintained. Not
Right.
April never had this thing that she's blown up.
She said that her weight is like 130 or some shit.
And you gotta remember, well, Danica strikes me as a skinnier female in general. She look like a vegetarian. She don't eat meat.
Yeah, she is. She is.
Yeah, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying, yeah,
But on the camera, she looks like she's bigger than
she does. She does. She looks like she's you could believe she was 5'9".
Yeah.
If she told you.
Yeah.
I think it's the dreads that make her look. You also could believe that Nicole Marie could cut your ass out. There's some chicks where it looked like April looked like she could do something too, but she looked like what she would do. She wouldn't get loud. It's the words she would say. Them chicks that know how to lay them. They know how to lay them word bombs where you in the car and it hits you what she said and make your ass want to turn around in the middle of a highway.
April got that real what do you call that politically correct speech, but
she's from California. She's from California.
Hey, but at the same time, she was on there talking about black women were the prize, talking about black men. Back in the day, used to be beating up women, so therefore women need to get themselves together, and the man is just an offshoot of the
Please,
female
April look like she could throw a punch too.
Shit.
April looked like she could. Now her daughter don't necessarily look like that, but she do. Because her daughter's pretty. I got a social media presence as well.
Funny he bring up like black
Adriana.
women being the prize. Meanwhile, Crimson Cure did a video today talk about how black women are not the prize.
Right.
April, the only chick the only chick that's smart enough to not say nothing negative about Kevin and keep her mouth shut. Because there ain't no point burning a bridge unnecessarily. Mm-hmm. What's the point?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. I was like, yo, what? If you're here, Cole, cares, and y'all got platform. What is the point in just burning that bridge? I can see why nigga dudes do it. 'Cause that's a competitive thing. But what's the point? I mean, because Kevin said it, he got 400,000 female subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you see, you know,
He's
might as well
not.
make it.
He's talking the truth. I mean, come on.
I mean, you know, they don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that shit.
It's like whatever. They don't. You got whole clubhouses. You got whole clubhouses. Basically, Kevin need to have his own category in
Might
Clubhouse.
as well. Like he
Got
being
whole 24/7 running rooms.
it was so bad. I remember when I was listening to Clubhouse, Roland Martin showed up in one of the Clubhouse rooms. They were talking about Kevin.
Oh wow, what do you say?
Roland Martin, he was talking about Kevin. He said he applauds his business acumen and how he was able to grow. Because he was talking about how a lot of the stuff that he read about, he mostly like listened and like he was like Kevin. As far as as far as Mark concerned, Kevin's a genius.
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah. Well, I'll just leave that there. I'm not saying, a lot of that stuff.
I'm just saying what he was saying.
I get. Yeah, he was saying that though. I get. He was saying that. But yeah, I mean, people. Again, that's another thing. April's in Atlanta. All these elite attorneys in Atlanta. All these motherfuckers in.
All the motherfuckers in Atlanta.
I'm in Atlanta.
Atlanta is like nigga Grand Theft Auto. The way that shit's going on. You know, you play Grand Theft Auto, you deal with certain
capital.
Gotcha. It shouldn't be. Nor should New York.
Why? No, I'm in New York.
Fucking people. Why? I ain't gonna get into that. But Atlanta damn sure shouldn't be either. I'm like, you might as well give it back to New York if Atlanta go have it, because y'all be fucking up.
Lead attorney made fun of me before I went on. My internet was fucking up, and he said, listen. He said that's why chicks don't want to make you a plate and shit. But I'm like,
oh yeah, he said New York chicks are so damn aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, the thing, I will say this, the thing with at the end of the day, I'm not, and when I say April is doing this for business, I'm not, see, people gotta stop acting like everything is like 100% one way or 100% another way. That's not how life works. What I'm saying is, you gotta remember, she's been doing this stuff for a long time. So do you have to, like, this is what she does. This is part of she's with the internet marketing thing, and then this is the niche she's in. Relationships. There's a male side, a female side. You can see how she looks. There's certain, because I've seen her do interviews with certain dudes, because dudes of a certain age. Like when you look at, shout out to Peoples Hernandez. Those are the niggas. I'm not saying he fall for anything like that, but those are the dudes that, like, it's her marketing. These niggas got money. Remember, what did BGS and Kevin say about income? About what these income? These niggas are actually at peak income. So, I mean, that's the right spot to be in. Now she 46, yeah, because she was 44 a couple years ago. I mean,
between her and Kendra D, I mean, I don't see the difference except the weave. Practically look alike to me. Between April Mason and Kendra D, practically look alike.
I mean, yeah, I doubt a lot of people would share that opinion, but go ahead. I mean, you're definitely entitled to have one, have it, but I doubt a lot of people share that, but it don't even matter. I mean, at the end of the day, they see this. It's not about validation, because some of these, see, you look at them. No, it's about keeping score as far as this is an emerging market. And what I've been saying on my last stream today, before I did this one, is, dudes, if you want to get in, you got to get in. I mean, do you want to get in, or you want to pretend like you too good to dance? You want to be one of them, and then you get mad, and it's like this stuff is starting to come out, and even with the audience, if you want the conversation driven in a certain way, Shane is driven in a certain way, these are some of the things that are going to need to be done, and it is what it is. And I think people have this thing where they always think like this space is so frail, and it's really not. I don't even know why people. It's always been motherfuckers talking about this space is going to be over and all this other bullshit. Let me see what that looks like. Oh, that don't look too bad. It's like 4. But anyway, playing with this. Like, wait till I get those background things for all these too. I found out how to do that too. But yeah, but I mean, so shout out to the lead attorney. Shout out to having April in there. Shout out to her coming on there. She got over that with having her cousin. She probably sat her ass down and realized, you cousin lied. Look, that's all that happened.
Was it a lie?
Her cousin, yeah, her cousin got arrested for that shit.
Why would she do some
false
shit like
reports
that?
and shit?
Why would she do that?
Huh?
Why
Because these chicks don't want to look stupid, and that's they do that Emmett Till bullshit. There's a nigga, they try to follow me. And no, April didn't do it. It was her cousin, and she took up for her cousin too early. I mean, that's why you don't put everything on social media. Trying to do some fucking APB for her cousin on social media, thinking all these niggas, like I said, Atlanta, all these niggas were gonna descend upon her. I'm like, hey, bitch, I like just looking at them titties online. I ain't doing all that. Fuck. I don't even vote. Shit. How you think Keisha Land Bottoms got in that bitch? And then she like, you dudes don't protect black women. Oh, why
God,
you? I'm like, why you do that? Now niggas gonna be looking. You get your girl, Ellen or Edward. Get your girl. Get your girl. I'm like, I ain't promoting April in a minute because I caught. I mean, but
I mean, I saw it in the person when I saw that post when she said for some reason with all that she said about black women, she had to drag black men into it, talking about how just because you have a lot of money doesn't make you high value.
Oh yeah, I remember that post. Yeah, but she gonna do it. That's how you know it's authentic. That's how she gonna do that. But she didn't have to make these other
But
posts.
even Kevin says that though. Kevin says that even if you
Yeah.
have money, don't make you high value. You have to have the certain criteria to make you high value. So that's
Yeah,
standard.
about that more. It's like you don't have to be high value to have a good life, and especially not to
But
get
that's
away.
not. I hear you. And the thing is, a lot of folks they think that's what people are saying, and it's like nobody's really saying that. Is like nobody's really saying that. It's just that's what kept. See, my thing that I keep telling people, and this is why I shout out to Kwame Brown and other people. There is a lot of room for people to talk about. Like, I don't even like to say average because the thing about it is, this is why I don't like to say average. If you a black, and I'm gonna just say it in the way we understand. I know niggas think I got a fucking Napoleon fuck y'all, whatever. If you're 6 foot, you're not average. Like here's the thing. Even if you make average income, so my point is you can have
I
above
need to
average.
push back.
You can have above. No,
to
what I
push
mean.
back.
Hold on, Kareen. I'm
6
saying
foot is not average.
Hold on, King. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Only 14% of men are over 6 feet. That's well below average, man.
Yeah. So the thing about it is you can have above average traits. And to be honest, having being 6 foot in a community is pretty much equivalent. I'm not saying it's equivalent to making like 120 30,000. No, it's like let's say 85. Yeah, about 85 is right in that. But as far as percentage of black men that make that, it's the same percentage. So what I'm saying is you can have above average traits and still, so when people say average, I look at it more like a report card. And then that depends on what people want. Now the question is how much shit is weighted. This is again why I bring up height. Height is very much weighted. Strong.
Yes, it is. Because
height is
it's
weighted
a universal booty mark.
I will argue height is weighted stronger than money in the black community.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So again, niggas walking around here with 6 foot. So when people say average income, I know what it's not. I always say the high value men think I get it because he's talking about a class thing.
Yes,
more.
he's talking about that's class. What Kevin speaks, so that's from a classism standpoint.
I'm talking about what these bitches are picking on, which is where select and non-select comes in, and that's when you look at there are select traits, there are non-select traits, and then there's things because that depends on the culture. Because like every woman type is valued, but it's not weighted the same. Oh, like in the Latin community, it's weighted strong, but it's not weighted. And I'm not saying black women are bad. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, I want to be very clear about that. That is not one of the black women are. When I say bigger, I mean at this point taller and shit than other women. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about bigger as far as fat. This is where I do give the skeletal structure, muscle structure, all of that. So my point is that would make sense. It would be kind of like that. But class movement is weighted very strong. Now, obviously, if you're talking about in America, that may change a little bit because of American culture. But class movement is very strong in Latin America because you're more class locked. So if this is where the age thing comes in, where you could be older, and that's more acceptable in Latin America. I ain't necessarily talking about if you're 20 something and you dating a 50, that's more acceptable in that is in American culture in general. So different traits are weighted differently. They are, and that depends on, that could be the individual person. But and then there's cultural patterns. Then there's like shit that Jamaicans are on or shit that Islanders are on versus ADOs versus Afro Latin. Like, because for instance, light skin is weighted differently depending on who you dealing with, because that depends on what they come on. I mean, so it's all these traits. Just like how titties matter to some niggas, ass matters to others. I know niggas where feet is weighted a hell of that's a deal breaker. If your feet ain't pretty, fuck you, bitch. Get out my bed. I know niggas that are like that.
Nah, that feet thing is serious though. Sometimes,
and I know that because, I know
that feet thing is serious. That's a real thing.
Thank all of y'all for saying that, because somebody will be like, "Well, how you know, black men?"
No, that's a real thing. Feet is a real thing.
Well,
guys will pay money for you to make sure you get your feet done and your feet looking a certain way.
Yeah,
they don't play with the feet.
I don't think I'm a feet guy per se, but this African chick had some terrible feet.
Damn.
I was like,
niggas will be like,
I am only smashing.
I mean, I'm not saying you gotta be like that, but my feet can't be looking better than yours.
No, I'm not
for real, dude.
Hold on,
be looking crusty though.
Time out, y'all. Let me be clear. I'm talking about dudes. I get what everybody's saying as far as basic, but I'm talking about dudes where if them shits don't look like they can fit into some Snow White slippers, then niggas. I've got friends that have they go on and on about that shit. Like they gotta not like that, but if it comes up, like they're like, yeah, niggas, she ain't got pretty feet. Fuck everything else. I'm like, really? You can't put socks on that bitch?
It's a fetish. A lot of guys have fetish. They have
listen, hey, once you done seen the feet, you can't unsee that.
Yeah, you can't. You cannot.
It needs to be the same.
It's relatively easy to keep your feet looking good though. Let's keep it real. Like people need to when I see these crusty guys, especially in the summer, and they wear like men. Come on, they don't have to have like polished nails or nothing like that. I'm not for that, but just clean cut, smooth looking. Just lotion your feet. Like some men be having their feet looking all ashy and they don't want to put no lotion.
But niggas will get clowned for wearing. Let's keep it real. Niggas will get clowned for wearing sandals by other men in general.
No, sandals is nice in the summer. I'm Caribbean, so I like sandals. I like men with sandals, but I just like
I don't know how Caribbeans do it, but I know in ADOs that's what they hit Jay-Z for a minute. When they couldn't get nothing, fuck your money, you wearing sandals, you saw.
They're stupid.
Maybe that's a back east thing, man. San Diego it's all flip flops. It's Vans and flip flops.
No, some dudes be wearing Timbs in the summer. Some New York dudes be wearing Timbs in the summer.
Well,
not like you're Caribbean.
I mean,
you're with that.
Well,
that's too much. That's too much. Timbs in the summer. Come on.
But that's just like niggas be wearing the
universal.
Be wearing the slides with socks on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I've looked at how much them motherfuckers cost. Them motherfuckers, they'll really try to sell that shit for like $40. Them Nike
uptowns, white uptowns with nice white socks, with nice short pants, shorts in the summer. Perfect, guys. That's a perfect guy's uniform for the summer. So handsome, so cute. Lotion feet, just put some lotion on. That's all.
I can't wear that shit because the niggas gonna talk shit, man. They gonna say I'm a bitch, yo.
Ain't nobody.
No, that's handsome.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they say. It's like, ain't no way. I ain't never seen a nigga with a bitch with sandals.
Never.
So
never seen it. When I wore sandals, I was always single. You know what I'm saying?
What?
that's the you ain't getting no buns. Nigga, I know you ain't getting no pussy because you saw your sandals on, nigga.
So sandals are slides and sandals are cute for guys to wear in the summer.
Don't come on this YouTube shit talking about game when you got sandals on. That's what I'm gonna say to Fred. Yo, DJ Academic. Yo, that's you. That's them Jamaicans. DJ Academic is a bad. Y'all need to trade that that nigga for real.
He's Jamaican.
Yeah,
He's
y'all
not
need to trade
Jamaican.
that. Y'all need to trade
He
that
ain't
nigga.
Jamaican.
What's
That
wrong
nigga
with
be
Is
making
he
y'all
for
look
real?
real bad. Because I got respect. DJ Academics is that one nigga I give an exception to because I got
No,
respect
he's
for
Black
Jamaicans
American,
for the
yo.
most
He
part.
Black American. You
No,
have to keep
he's an
him.
immigrant. No, he's an
No,
immigrant.
no, he ain't no immigrant. He's
No,
Black
no, no.
American.
He ain't. No, no. He ain't no first generation. He
He was
came over
born
here.
here, right?
No,
He
he
was
came
born in
over here
this
like he was
country.
fucking 10 or 11. No, he is an
No, no,
immigrant.
no, 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 no. I can't believe he's an immigrant. Where
No,
he
no,
from?
no.
He's
Let
from
me,
Jamaica.
because I don't do that. Hold on, I don't do that. I don't say,
Let's do
if
research. Let's do some research
I
because I
don't,
can't
I
believe
don't
he's
do
Jamaican.
because one thing I don't do
And
is
he be letting people punk him like that? No,
even
he ain't no
if
Jamaican.
you okay, let's see. Shit, academics, ethnic.
But listen, it don't even matter because
But because I don't do that one generation shit where I don't do that. Like if they were
born here,
born,
it's a different story.
yeah, I'll give
no,
you that.
listen,
But I'm
listen.
telling you.
Once he told
You got
what's
hold on,
the
time
name?
out, man. You got one more chance, Kareem. You know, usually you be on here, you be making some good points. You got one more
I'll be
chance.
nice. I'll be nice.
Now,
I'm just saying.
I want to be very clear. Kareem is the one that wanted to pull the receipt. Now I'm gonna keep it real. I haven't researched it. I know it because I know what I heard. So now this is my first time pulling it up in Google. I know he an immigrant though, so you know
wait
that's
a
your
minute. Wait,
final answer.
I'm wrong. If I'm
wait a
wrong,
minute.
I'm wrong. I just didn't know.
Listen. We
Oh,
gonna
he
put a
is.
crown. We gonna put a crown on his head.
Oh,
Once
he's
he did,
Oh, wow.
And he was and he was born in Livingston, Allen, Spanish Town.
Wow.
So yes, you gotta hold that.
Wow. I hold the L.
Oops.
Like I
Wait a
said,
minute.
y'all get one exception. Go ahead, though.
Wait a minute. Once
What's wrong with academics?
Well, he's a
He's a
bitch ass
pussy.
nigga. Other than
no,
being a bitch ass nigga.
wait, Mr. Anderson. Wait, Mr. Anderson.
Oh, we got a defense attorney in here.
Once he did that interview and he told what's her name that she was a side chick, we giving that nigga a crown.
I don't give a fuck about this. See, hold on.
But I have to give him credit.
You know how much bitch ass nigga shit this nigga did?
I have to give him credit. He
No,
built his
you gotta
platform. He built
watch
his
all that
platform
clean.
though. So
You gotta watch all
that's
that.
Oh, I
why I'm
get
proud
what
of him
you're
for that.
saying. I
He
get
built
what you're
his
saying, but
platform.
I don't
that I give him
operate
a win
that
for
way.
that.
Yo,
He
that
built
was
his
classic,
platform
bro.
trolling, pretending to be black. This nigga is a poster child for this nigga is actually the poster child for us not paying attention to a lot of blacks. You know, when we focus on people like Vlad and shit, this is niggas. Honestly, niggas like
holding a blanket.
Niggas like Act is the type of dude that'll have black people paying attention to non-ADOS blacks. That's why I keep saying y'all need to trade that nigga. That nigga will make the block hot with his bullshit. He really will. He'll have like, nigga, how many of these niggas are operating like in they're speaking for us? Because normally black people really don't. The truth is, black people really don't care. If you look it, they let it go.
But he's 27 and he's built this platform. I have to give him credit. Like, now that I found he's Jamaican,
no, he's
I have to give him credit.
He is a hero. He is a hero for that interview. He's a hero, man. He's going down in history, bro. He's going down.
No, I get it because
he's young. I gotta give him credit now.
So
now that I know he's
Now I know
he's Jamaican. I'm gonna pick him up.
You know, this is island. This is because you don't like. First of all, you know about him being a pussy, but you don't know a lot of the bitch ass shit he does. You talk about this shit like we ain't gonna talk about the stuff where he's calling fresh. See, and let's be clear, that's island on island violence because he islander too. So I don't give a fuck straight up. But what I will say, and I will say this. Like, because my thing is, I would say, like,
his name is real Jamaican. Livingston. Livingston's a real Jamaican name, boy.
Yeah, because I don't know about that. So Kareem, like, oh damn, like damn, Kareem, like, I ain't got no wiggle room. Fuck. But we can add him. He could host the Jamaican like hangout I'm talking about with Chantel Simone. Nurse Nerd put you on there as a guest. We got Young Grizzly that's in the manosphere. Shout out to him.
Somebody needs to use that as a meme when he told what's her name that she was a side chick. That needs to be a meme.
Mean, like the
I'm
thing.
pretty sure she
I
already knew that.
I get that, but the thing is, really, DJ Academics has I'm not one of these people like he do one or two little things. Firstly, I don't care. But DJ Academics has a whole rap sheet. This nigga got a rap sheet of bullshit. Remember, these motherfuckers tried to whoop his ass during the Clubhouse thing. Like they literally came up to him straight up. Like, you see, and this is another nigga. See, this is another nigga.
I
got him
remember
in
it was
trouble.
bad. I remember it was bad when Joe Budden wanted to beat his ass.
Trust me, these are kindred spirits.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even playing when I say that, but I'm not. Look. Let's be clear here. I will give Kareem this. No, say like he did like just like Fresh and Fit. He did build his platform. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm
but
not gonna take that away from him. This social media thing
Yo,
is not
and
easy,
they
especially
see
when the
all
dude.
these haters that hate black man talk about black man don't build. Yo, this guy built his platform, so we have to give him
Well, he don't
respect.
count because he not ADOS. So that's
Yo, he's black.
Well,
Come on,
see,
this ADOS shit.
no,
He's black.
I'm not. I'm saying that we can't take credit for that. That's something that like that's a
I'll take
Jamaican
credit for it.
Exactly. Well, you can't. Like we can't see. Cause imagine how pussified we would be if it turned out all these niggas we talk about building are not. Women sitting there doing video. Oh, let's break it down. This nigga African. This nigga from here. Ain't no African Americans in this.
Shit, Jay-Z from the islands.
Is he? Is he?
Yes, he is.
Like an immigrant.
Yes.
I mean, maybe his family is. I think it's his father. I think his father's Caribbean.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
but
I mean,
so that's
like that.
I think that's Biggie you're
His
talking
father's
about.
Caribbean.
I think that's Biggie you're talking about. His mother was from the island.
Biggie's mother
Biggie.
was Caribbean, but I think Jay-Z's father was Caribbean. His father.
I mean, well, that's New York. I mean, I'll go say on the
low.
A
lot of dudes in the rap game.
And I was gonna say in New York, that's why New York don't need to be the capital of black people because every last one of them got a 980 something.
Slick Rick.
Yeah, Slick Rick. Via England, because he's born in England.
Well, they sent his ass back too, So
no, they didn't. They didn't. They
New
didn't.
York is the Caribbean capital.
He's still here. He's still in New York.
No, he's not. Slick
and
Rick
Slick Rick is actually my favorite rapper.
Slick Rick been deported. Unless he
came, unless
he came. Hold on, Kareem, did he come back after he was deported? Because he got deported.
No. I think the senator, one of the senators spoke up for him and got it to be like a stay or something.
They did Slick Rick dirty. So I mean, he deserves to be in the United States if he wants to be. They gave him the Wesley Snipes treatment with that bullshit.
But he's here now. I follow him on Instagram. He's in New York.
So kudos to Slick Rick. I mean, because they fucked him over. I'm glad he's back. Because last time I checked, the last time Slick Rick, nigga, you're going back. No, I don't want to go back to England. You're lucky. We've sent better to Mexico, so you're lucky. At least you lucky England is you lucky that's where your port of origin. You're lucky that's where the port of origin is. It ain't, and because we could have did you like Shine and sing your ass down back to you're lucky. And really, I'm kind of mad.
What did they do to Shine?
He sent him back. Remember
he's in Belize. He's but isn't he's a minister in Belize now? He's a minister in Belize.
They made him do the time, and when he did the time, and I know they probably left it open.
They deported him.
That they really fucked his ass.
Yeah, but he's
that's what they do in New York. But that's the standard, though. That's the standard. You do your time and then they deport you.
But anyway, going back to my major point with DJ Academic. So look, I'm not mad at what he did, but the thing about it is I'm kind of laughing because it's like I get why Fresh and Fit, because they've been hitting it out of the park as far as the guests they've been bringing on, because they've been really bringing up some strong social media figures, right? And they get Act, because Act is kind of like up there too. And then I was like, I don't know about Act. Myra be like, man, nigga, who runs this shit? Like, I'm telling you, Act is like you. Okay, you want me to say it? Shit, I'm fired. Fuck it. Act is just like you. He one of them niggas. So you gonna bring up another nigga like you, and you ain't gonna like what he does. You ain't gonna like what he does. Get the fuck out of here, man. You need to work out and grow. Okay, fuck you, nigga. Whatever. And then Act came on there and basically blew Fresh CEO spot the fuck up.
Way the fuck up.
He blew him like y'all. Have y'all seen this?
I saw it. Yeah, it was bad,
bro. You probably think Myron's like punching the air in his mind, like I cannot believe this.
And Fresh CEO was getting mad, and what made it so bad is I was listening to this white dude that was talking about it, Spencer Cornelia, and he was talking about, yeah, man, if you want to know about social dynamics, and it was the white dude that started talking how everybody just shut the fuck up when he was talking. But when Fresh was talking, like nobody was respected his ass, or at least Act wasn't. And it's like you let this dude basically come on. He basically came on there and like deboed you on your own platform, like you the new niggas. Y'all new social media up. I'm that nigga. Yeah, Spencer got a smug ass face, man. You want to smack him, but he does good work though. Like he just like I let me see. You see, you show like why this is this watch you'll see what I'm talking about.
It was pretty fucking bad.
Now, I'm not gonna show it because y'all can see it, but I'm just gonna show this damn thing. Like look at this motherfucker. Don't he look like a white boy? He be like, fuck that white motherfucker. He got that look.
Who is that?
This is the dude I was sharing for. He does a lot of this anti-guru shit, and he's popped up because when I first showed him like maybe 6 months ago, he was like at 120. So he is blowing up. But he does a lot of what he basically does what Pocket Lead Attorney does, and he's and Pockets came after him. He has shouted out Pocket Watching with JT. I'll give him that. And as you can see, he's like, I've done pickup. He do a lot of why niggas go broke. That's some of his other channels too. He usually leaves the brothers alone. He leaves the women alone too. But go ahead. What were you gonna say, Kareem?
No, I was saying that I like JT, Pocket Watcher with JT. He's good. He's very good. This dude, I never watched this dude.
Yeah, you don't gotta support him. I found him first, and I actually found Pocket Watcher with JT kind of through him. And he does a lot of good stuff.
I actually found him through another Caribbean girl that I watch. She's a lawyer, and he's usually on that show with her. That's how I found him.
Pocket Watching.
Yeah, he support this girl. I'm not gonna mention her channel because she's not red pill at all. Very
go
liberal.
ahead and say her name.
No, don't. If you don't want to,
she's nice though, but she's Caribbean. So that's why I follow her. She's Jamaican.
Well, it's a lot of things you can. It depends. Cause see, the thing about it is people don't understand the global shit. Like, so if you look at like the Jamaican diaspora and you start looking at like there's that colorism shit.
Yeah, her channel is more Caribbean, like more international. So it's Jamaican.
Yeah, so because it's a lot of Canada. It's a lot of these like Arabs that be getting a lot of. I ain't talking about your friend, but like the person you talk about. But it's a lot of these Arabs that be getting a lot of these black women international to be watching them. They be getting 80 million views and shit off of black people. Man, it was this Caribbean chick. I don't know if she's Jamaican. She came to my thing. She was on the leader. She was on Kevin Samuels thing, and she was the chick that Kevin Samuels was like, you gotta stop calling in your boy, because she had money and she was buying them Gucci belts and shit. And she was like, you bitchifying your son. So somehow she found her way on my channel. She didn't come on my channel directly, but she asked me to do some videos, review some videos. So I did because she was interacting. She ended up giving me I think she did come up for a second. Long story short, she gave me $75 cash app. So she was happy with what I did. But one dude that reviewed a video I did was like, and I did it in real time. It was like this Arab motherfucker. And I said, hold on, let me go look at his channel. I'm like, why is this dude consistently doing like 100, 200, 300, 400, 100,000 views, 1 million views? I'm like, who the fuck is his market? Because he's talking about shit that black women would talk about. Like he's talking about stuff that would cater to a black female. I said, oh, I know what this is.
Is he from England? I know who you're talking about. I think he's from England,
no,
right?
He might be. No, he's from Dubai.
And he does.
No. He might be. I don't know. He got money. He from Dubai. He Arab. He one of them. He might be England, but he didn't sound like he didn't have an English accent. So that's why.
Because there's this guy that does black, like he's Arab. He looks Arab.
It's a couple of them, but if he does it big, it might be that. And then he be getting them black women from all them international black women markets. That's a big market, so we drive a lot of views. And I'm like, see, that's what y'all be doing. That's that swirl world bullshit. But it is so.
Why do a lot of those Arabs like sometimes when I go online,
easy money.
I see the Arabs, they put up like this big, you know what I'm saying, like this IG chick, and then I'm thinking it's the IG chick. I click on it, and then hear this Arab dude go behind the scenes and shit. But his avatar is this. You know what I'm saying? This BBL looking chick. Like a lot of them are doing that. And I don't know what's their preoccupation.
I mean,
money. They know where the views are being made.
But I'm not, at the end of the day, man, I'm not about to, they do.
My thing about Fresh is, I mean, anyone who's,
Fresh is the guy from Barbados, right?
Yeah.
Fresh is the
Hold
one
on.
from Barbados.
No, I believe he's Jamaican too. No,
No, he's Barbados. He's from Barbados.
Well, Rihanna got to hold that L.
He's
just with
Bayesian. He's Bayesian. He's fine. I mean, whatever. He's like, listen, I like Fresh and Fit because to me they're like two. Sorry.
Well, to you, it's fiction. I mean, you watch it like you watch a TV show. It's like watching the game.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so that's how it sounds. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. There's a lot of people that watch it. I had some random white bitch that came on here, old chick, that came on here from Canada. And she listens to Ehbm preach. They watch it like they got a lot of people. They watch it for entertainment. I don't even what information. I watch this shit for entertainment. It's like watching a fucking reality. It's like watching a reality show. It's like watching some shit. And niggas be like, no man, it's like 90% pure information. Like, shut up. I ain't gonna lie.
They don't get no information from this.
On the low, I do be looking at like, man, what books these motherfuckers be having? In fact, let me do a still.
It's like a Revenge of the Nerds type thing. Their show is like Revenge of the Nerds. Come on, let's keep it real. The show is like, I mean, I guess I'm
but these women when they ask this question.
Hold on 1 second. Let me play this real quick. Let me play a little bit of this because they're gonna get into what he said. So y'all
remind you every 5 minutes they're high value.
If you would speak about that woman who met that guy on a multi-million-dollar yacht, the first
look
thing
at her. Did you see that? You see how she was looking at like, nigga, he getting your ass
on a multi-million-dollar yacht.
See, he getting your ass. What you gonna say?
Look at the black girl. Black girl's like, oh yeah.
Like she look at her lips. Like she like I probably wouldn't go fuck Act, but he getting your ass like this because I don't like this nigga. I may have to get him some honorary.
That speaks to the stuff, the low down dirty shit that Act be doing.
But the thing, exactly, and the thing is, now see, here's the difference. I don't even know if Act gonna be Act doing the same. See, Act know it takes one to know one. Act bought one of them white bitches. A goddamn, what's that fucking Mercedes Benz?
Yeah, he admitted to that in one of his videos. He completely simped all the way out for this girl.
And the thing about it is that chick looked better than the chick he bought it for, and it's probably less used.
Yep.
Now I'm not saying he ain't lame if he did that shit. My bad, y'all can't see my pointer, but that's funny. I need to do a screenshot of that too. She putting on her makeup like she ready. And I ain't even gonna say because she a black woman. It's because she a black person. Black people love seeing niggas get roast. It's just like when motherfuckers like seeing they siblings get their ass whooped. Like we about to get your parents about to whoop one of your brothers. You get that adrenaline rush. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just
but
me.
that just speaks to how low down and fucked up his Act is. But Act know who to pull that shit from because anybody else probably would have beat his ass after that.
Now I won't say Act is an expert at who to pull that shit on because he did that shit to Soldier Boy too. But anyway, look, but this is island on island violence. I don't give a fuck. I mean, you could pretty much charge this Kareem as a Jamaican dude punking a Barbadian dude, so you can, let's see.
Mm-hmm. The first thing in the assumption wouldn't be she loves me.
I'd be like, you fat motherfucker, if you don't shut the fuck up talking to me. That's exactly what I'm like for real.
You would have slapped him down already?
I didn't say that. I didn't. Oh, you talking about slap him in first? I wouldn't even because as soon as I would have saw him, as soon as look the way you deal with Act, the way you did, you gotta nigga, you have to roll the tape. You have to watch the film. Yeah. You know Act's reputation. You're not gonna tell me Ryron and Fresh don't. But see what it was. I bet you, island to island shit. Fresh looks up to Act. I know this. Know this. And I ain't even talk about because they both from the Caribbean. But they do similar shit. Like they're coming up in the social media world. Act has been there for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
They got the same energy.
And I bet you, and Kareem, I'm gonna ask you this shit. Sometimes you be like, yeah, man, we're both Caribbean. You don't really expect him to just jam your ass on your own show. and you ain't done nothing to this motherfucker. Now in Ados world, we know we all ain't shit, so we know that's liable. You know, just on some Highlander bullshit.
Oh, there had to be a fight after that.
I agree, but Jamaicans have that too. We have that Highlander bullshit because we think we're the best in the islands. I'm just saying, it is what it is.
rivalry.
Oh, so y'all do
It's
it.
a
Y'all do it with.
We don't
Who
really
has?
have
I
much
got a question.
rivalry with
I ain't
Bajans,
never,
but
I ain't
Trinidadians
never
we
seen,
do.
I ain't never seen no Caribbeans going at no Caribbeans. I ain't never seen.
No, I
They
mean
don't.
Jamaican.
No,
They
they
don't.
don't do it.
But
They don't do it in
Jamaican,
public.
Jamaicans and
arrogance.
Haitians, but
No,
outside
yeah,
of that,
Jamaicans and
Bro,
all
it's
we the
everybody
best
in
out of all of
Haitians.
the other islands. I know people gonna kill me in the in the
It,
chat, but but
I mean
Jamaicans are like
Jamaicans and
we're the
Nigerians
standard.
got a Jamaicans and
We're
Nigerians
the
got a beef
standard.
in the UK.
We're the most
Not
popular.
the
We're the
standard
most
for what?
popular.
Y'all
We're the most popular in the
on your
Caribbean. We're the
island?
most popular in the Caribbean. That's what I
Oh,
y'all
mean.
okay.
y'all have the
Like if
biggest
you think
exports.
of
Okay,
Y'all
like
that's true.
anybody
No,
that
no,
has
that's
an
biggest
accent, they be
audience.
like, oh, they
no,
Jamaican. Like
that's true.
everybody
That's
know
true.
that.
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah, yeah.
They
So
I'll
all
give
the
Jamaicans
you
other
have
that.
the
small
branding.
islands have like a kind of issue with Jamaicans because we're arrogant, we're loud, we're you know what I mean. They think we
Jamaicans
all
Yeah.
of this. It's true.
Jamaicans
If you
have the
ask another
branding.
island person, they'll tell you that.
They do. They do. They have the branding. See,
And and I, and
it's
I
just
will
like how
say
Mexicans get treated in Florida.
Haitians are the second most popular, but it's not for the same reasons. Not for the same
Right?
reasons.
No, we're
Rihanna,
popular because
No,
we're the bomb.
Rihanna
They're
put
popular because they have issues.
Rihanna put Jamaica on the map.
No,
You know what
Rihanna.
I'm saying?
Rihanna's
That's
Bayesian. Rihanna's
yeah. She's
Bayesian.
Barbados.
But she's doing Jamaican music though. She's not doing soca.
Yeah,
And soca is that their island music is their number one music. She don't do soca. She don't put the soca music. But soca music,
but
all the other
let's
islands is into soca.
yeah, but you know what
Reggae and
Jamaica. Yeah,
dancehall is Jamaican.
but the truth is, people know what Jamaica is about completely without Rihanna. You know, she may have amplified it, but yeah, but because you got obviously Bob Marley.
No, reggae. Dancehall is different from reggae. Reggae is
But you don't know what
reggae is
I'm saying
the
is as far as putting Jamaica on the map.
yeah, no, yeah, of course. You know that. But
That's
Wasn't
I'm
like
just
Rihanna
saying
from
that's
Barbados?
that's the
but
origin.
Rihanna's from Barbados. But what I'm trying to say is when she's doing an album, her music is done for reggae style.
Man,
She doesn't
like
do like
if
soca music.
I tell you to go find Barbados, well,
Right.
Americans don't know geography at all, but ain't nobody
But
like
okay, like their music is considered soca music. Their music is not considered reggae dancehall. Reggae dancehall
this.
is strictly Jamaican. But other islands listen to it, like the whole world listen to it. But that's a Jamaican thing. But Barbados, their thing is soca music, and she don't put her soca artists like make it popular. Like if I was her, I would big up soca music because soca music is her island music. That's their thing. That's their claim to fame. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Rihanna don't give a fuck. That's the type of person Rihanna is. She worships Satan. Anyway,
Oh God, no, not
look
this
at Kareem.
Luciferian
I'm not
shit.
even
no,
as
I
patriotic.
don't know. I just say that shit just funny because I personally think I won't say that's all bullshit as far as what some of these motherfuckers be doing, but
She's a
You
hard
don't roll with
worker.
I really don't give a fuck. I know she got STD though. I know that.
you don't
Oh
roll with
God,
Rose?
Fucking these
those
white dudes. That's
rumors,
what you fucking these
all
white. No,
these
that ain't no
rumors,
that
and
that ain't no rumor.
where's the report? Where's the medical report? We doing facts in the manosphere.
You
Where's
know
the
how much
facts?
money
You saw her medical
Rihanna
records?
got. The
You saw her
last time
medical
you
records?
asked me, understand. The last time you asked me for facts, every time you ask me for facts, they are provided.
Okay,
So I
you
mean,
okay? 1-0, 1-0. You
I
just
don't care.
1-0.
I don't care. It don't matter. She got money, so shit. What am I gonna do? Most of y'all would take her STD if y'all could have her money. So y'all need to stop fronting. So it don't even matter. I mean, motherfuckers still fucking her. They gonna be like, shit, that's Rihanna. Put a
ASAP
condom.
Rocky.
Put a condom. Oh well, niggas. I mean, shit. I argue some white dudes still fucking her.
Is she? Oh, so she's still with the rapper dude?
Yeah, she's still with them. They
Oh yeah, but
in love.
she probably time she get mad like you ain't
But now.
Chris.
Oh.
I think they look good together though. I didn't like them at first, but I kind of like them together now. He dresses well. She dresses well.
Honestly, Rihanna. Rihanna. Anyway, I was gonna say Rihanna would take Chris as like a damn in-house husband. Yeah.
Nah, man, that's done.
Nah,
Done
Drake
sale.
will
That's
fight
done.
for that spot.
That's done.
Who?
Drake.
Chris Brown is done.
Nah, Drake.
Yeah, Drake is a whore. No.
These bitches will take Chris Brown over Drake, even with Drake money. Like, they'll be like, yeah.
Honestly, if I had to choose, I probably would take Drake, just to be real, because Drake is probably he's easier to manipulate, just to be
Let's
real.
likely to whoop your ass.
Yeah, he's a control.
The only thing Drake gonna whoop your ass by cheating. But
right.
Your ass.
So I would probably prefer.
But
And
to
he's
be fair,
he's Caribbean, no?
But to be fair,
Caribbean.
who, Drake?
Right, his father.
So
Isn't his
everybody
father
got.
Caribbean?
So we see what Kareen is on. You don't know. So why are you saying there's a statement?
No, I'm just saying. Like, I think his mother is Jewish, right? His mother's the white one.
So you're one of these people that you want to make everything that's cool.
No, Drake. I think Drake family. I think his father family is Caribbean.
Coming from Canada.
They're Canada. They're from Canada, but they're Caribbean. Yeah. Like his lineage is Caribbean.
Yeah,
a lot of Obama was Jamaican.
Why are they saying
Obama was not Jamaican? Stop it.
Why are they saying
I'm okay with Drake? I like Drake better.
But why are they saying that his mother was Jamaican and his father was Trinidadian? Drake.
Chris? No. His mother is Jewish and his father is black.
They say his father is African American out of Memphis, Tennessee.
That's what they say. Okay.
That don't sound right. That don't sound right.
That don't sound right. That don't sound right at all.
One?
Drake.
You talking about for Drake? His father's from Memphis,
right.
Tennessee? Really?
Man, that shit don't sound right.
That don't sound right. I think that's a lie. I think he put that out just to be.
Man, this is Google. Yeah, I don't know what it was Drake. They like, man, we don't know who this motherfucker is.
Nah, his father. Well, okay, they live in Canada. They come from Canada. So how did the father get to Canada?
I mean,
he ran away from the. He ran to Canada.
Anyway, let me continue to play this real quick because
okay.
Because Myron and Fresh,
hey, like this nigga even comprehend what this nigga's doing. Like CEO, he coming for your ass.
Man. Red pill
Watch
aware.
This.
That means they have
that's that smug bullshit.
The senses of a dog at spotting hoe-like behavior. Their platform is about teaching guys on how to spot a gold digger.
Basically, this nigga's built the platform off sarcasm, but whatever, informational sarcasm, which I'm not mad at.
So Fresh would certainly never date one, right?
I invited her on the yacht.
Like that being said, I love it.
I invited her on the yacht, right, for a purpose to meet and talk to her. So the first time you met her, you invited her on the yacht. 100%.
Nigga, you don't even comprehend what this nigga is doing.
Academics is stupid, bro.
Like it's like that Young Justice fight with that shit and Lady Shiva. It's like when they switched in the bitch. I say, yo, this bitch, you know what this chick did? She threw her sword down and just walked right up to her. Like, and then she said she thought she was gonna slash her, and then she caught it, broke it, and then stabbed her. And I say, when somebody does that, you need to understand, that's too much confidence in what the fuck they did. There's something you don't see. Bro, I'm one of them niggas that's like, that's something I'm not getting here in real time. I'm not about to be on the ground like an idiot.
Backstory, let's fast forward to this week when Kevin Ray Wilder put out a video exposing that Fresh's girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, this one seeking arrangements. Let's see. Oh, yeah, by the way, this is that statuette shit I was talking about.
Let's look through.
Anyway. Yeah. Okay, let's go back.
I feel like you're a little bit exposing yourself.
It is weird, like, nigga, we're because I even Ack is like I bet you Ack said this is like, yo, this nigga don't realize what I'm doing. He's making it too easy. Because Fresh had that look like he ain't getting it. Like,
how
he's not
because the way you talk about women, especially because you're in Miami, you just proved that saying that if she's here and she's new, those rules don't apply.
There's nothing more satisfying to me than when a fake guru gets exposed publicly. Most of Fresh's fan base already don't believe a word he says, so this won't have much of an impact.
Yeah, that's why nobody gives. Yeah, see.
But it's been hilarious to me to watch.
You said, number one, she was here for a short amount of time and she wasn't tainted, quote unquote. And you have done the checks and balances to make sure she's not going to be that.
And Myron ain't helping his ass at all. Myron ain't shit.
Yeah, that dude.
This nigga.
Myron looking like,
this nigga.
Myron knows what's up. Myron knows what's up.
Yeah, this nigga, this is the fucking pinky in the brain, and Myron's the fucking brain. He like, nigga, act outrank your ass. Act gonna be next. Act is gonna be the next Fresh.
Please tell the jury how long you've known her.
This nigga don't even got the like. And then look at her. The black chick understands what's going on, and now she done the other chick in the middle was putting her on makeup, like, huh? And she know, like black people, we know, like, oh man, like, damn, like, right, like you really. And then look at Fresh. Look at Fresh. Like you don't like
know.
I'd be like, nigga.
Right?
Like I'd be, you know,
look at the
I'd
white
be
girl.
like, yo.
She's like, oh
yeah, shit. Like, aw. That's what the white bitch does. Aw, see? Maybe I need a monkey brats to act. Cause Act bought that other bitch. I'm look better than the bitch he bought a car. What's that shit called? G-Wagon. Yeah. G-Wagon. Shit.
The stuttering, bumbling idiot finally found a girl that likes him for him. How freaking cute. He fell in love with a nice girl from Philly.
Don't Spencer Cornelius sound like an asshole. Sound like a nigga that sound like one of them motherfuckers did. I got
who hasn't been tainted by the money.
He did. And I'm talking about when he was big, he did shout out Pocket Watch, so I'm gonna leave him alone.
Lifestyle.
He's got some good why niggas go broke videos though.
Put her in his
He's
vlog.
probably gonna do one on what's the dude's name? Simmons. Yeah.
And made it clear that she wasn't like the other girls. If you aren't following along, this is like a vegan getting outed for eating a carnivore diet and then telling everyone that they thought they were eating just vegetables the whole time.
I feel like the first day that I met you, having that genuine conversation on the boat, like
on the boat. Was it 60 foot long? Was it 85 foot?
You know, the first moment we locked eyes on that.
Yeah, now Act see the Act is the worst nigga. Once he understands you ain't about to do shit, you know, because Act can deal with that action if you start the verbal action, you know. And let's be clear, I probably think if he could fight CEO, he'd win, which I wouldn't bet on CEO. But what I'm saying is, yeah, this is the worst situation to be in, man.
Yeah, I just knew you'd be the one to help me pay my rent in Miami.
I am a very big personality person.
You lying bitch, shut up.
So
yeah, I'll bet.
If he came up to me and he just came,
and the thing about her is she has that kind of look because she don't look used up and shit. That you might buy into that bullshit. That girl, yeah, those are the ones you gotta lie. Watch.
I've seen some white girls in my day.
I've never even heard of a female even using the word personality.
I'm a big personality person.
Yeah,
shut up.
Like that's like 10 years old. Like I've never heard a female in 10 years mention personality.
And the black chick, look, even the black chick, look at you lying bitch.
Like, no, look at the face of the girl next to her.
Oh yeah, the chick in the middle, she just there. I'm happy to be here, you know.
And was like, "Hey, let me get your number." That's a no from me. The fact that
shut up.
He invited me, and he's been.
First of all, Fresh ain't. You're a big personality.
Fresh has no personality.
I'm not here to talk shit about Fresh. I'm really not. I mean, look at the steal. Look at the steal. No, I get it, but I'm not here to talk shit about Fresh.
Man, they gonna end up getting married, bro.
No. Because truth be told, no, Act probably low-key did him a favor because I heard they might have broke up after that because he's type of he'll think about that shit after the fact, and so and that's probably what Act's fucked up mind probably thought what he was doing. Yeah, man, Act is the type of nigga that will fuck a nigga's girl just to prove she a hoe.
Yep.
See, I saved
anybody
you.
disagree?
Nope.
He out here
no
saving fools.
Yeah.
Hitting their girlfriends.
Let's see.
Me out before.
Yeah.
And it was just the fact that me and my roommate were sitting at home.
This nigga holding on to that microphone. He like
summarize what's happening here. For those of you who may not be following along, Fresh's entire platform is about how he's successful with women, how he has good game, and teaches men how to stay away from gold diggers. We witnessed live that his behavior contradicts everything he's ever preached.
You see what your problem is? You think
now so we fast forward when this nigga finally is awakened.
That's because I have clout. Everyone wants me for clout. However, for you, that's true. For me, it's not. I actually have game, bro, right?
Thankfully, everyone...
Let's keep it real. Most people, if you were to hear Act talk for probably let's say 90 seconds and hear Fresh talk for 90 seconds, most people would believe, yeah, I could see him getting a bitch or two off his personality act. Like him landing one or two off his personality, because he got that like that like extroverted shit that some of these hoes will go for. Like, I can see him like having some sort of batting average that he'll have a couple of one or two bitches he bragging about all the time that come once every blue moon, but you're not, it's just enough to talk shit, but you're not gonna believe that with Fresh. You're not
no, you just can't.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, why is everyone surprised by this about calling Fresh out? I'm like, if you
well,
just
they're not. No,
Fresh,
I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised that Act did it, but the thing about it is, it's like decorum as far as platforms. It's like, but this is why. And see, I get it. It would have been like, yo, man, you know who Act is? I get it. He gon' punk you, and then Myron's like, he ain't gonna punk me. He gonna punk him. And it's like,
yeah, pretty much.
And Myron type of nigga be like, look, man, I know who you are. I got respect for you. I'm just telling you, if you gonna do something, do it. And I'm gonna sit and look, and then Act probably like whatever. And then Myron like, look, are you sitting right by me? So you at arm's length.
For real.
So because I'm taller than your ass, so I'm not even gonna give no posture. Nope. I'm just gonna let you know. Fresh can't reach past this table. I don't have to, and I'm armed. No, and I got a gun somewhere.
Yep. I used to work for the feds and everything. Don't think I don't know.
Is starting to finally realize that Fresh is a constant liar who is a big time fake.
Myron would do that. He'd give you an outlet. He's like, I'm gonna give you an outlet, but if you do what you do it to him.
But Act could.
You understand how women operate, and you don't play into certain things to get finesse or lose what you work for your whole life. That being said, I've been in situations where I've been married. I've been with girls. I've had
nigga, you've been married
with a lot of girls where I can say, you know what, I can go very easily say, you know what, she's this type of way. Let me see where this goes. I'm not gonna hide myself by saying, you know what, I'm gonna trust her 100%. That being said, I met her. We talked a little bit. Went on some dates. Okay, I can see where her head is at. I'm gonna see where. No.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds. As owner of Mint Mobile, my goal is to spend as little as possible on things like.
He does. No, he does. And look, and the thing is, as somebody that could you imagine Fantastic doing a play-by-play on this shit, or Ramil doing a play-by-play on this shit? These niggas they can really go in. Like, yo, we go do.
I want Mr. Jack to do a play-by-play.
Oh,
that would be hilarious.
I'm gonna see where it goes.
Yeah, would, and then he was like, in the church, or Paul Murphy do the Law and Order thing.
I want him to wear the glasses and the Reverend robe.
Yo, he said Shine is a rabbi in New York.
Man, yeah,
super lucky that Act.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Pointed out his contradictions and for this situation blown up in his face, because I believe they've now broken up. Fresh was for sure going to get played by this girl who probably made him feel
like. And to be fair, this dude mainly roast white dudes. It's very rare
girl likes him for the first time.
The where you straight was when you said, if any other.
This nigga still ain't help. Oh, that's a bad back shot. His head.
Not as bad as Kevin
Durant. That came in here. If she said right now she met Trey Songz on a fucking yacht, and she said, yo, I'm talking to Trey Songz, but he likes me for me. Yo, play mad sound effects and play her the fuck out.
That's what I'm like. It's like, nigga, you, what are you doing? You like the Joker right now. You just setting the money on fire.
Pretty much.
And then Mike Rashid, is that Mike Rashid? Like,
yeah, it is Mike Rashid in the back.
Yeah, man, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I take your bitch, nigga.
Okay,
now I'm be like, yo, Mike, you've been on here a couple of times, man. When you gonna bring Melissa Ford? Yeah, man. The more subscribers they get, the more Myron start talking shit. Like, nigga, we about to pass you. We gonna bring Melissa
please
Ford.
Don't bring Melissa Ford up there. Please don't.
Yeah. Melissa Ford ruined it for me. All that bullshit she talking. I blame that car accident.
Your girl, okay, she likes you for you. Okay,
she definitely likes Fresh for his inability to form a coherent sentence, his dad bod.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And his jewelry. Man. Oh, his personality when he's.
He be throwing his shots, but he be throwing his, like, you see how he go at these white boys, man. Especially ones who be trying, because niggas be trying to sue his ass. Like not niggas, white dudes. They be really trying to throw cease and desist at his ass.
So how could I forget?
Hasn't even been a year.
Yeah, and he's actually getting real strong. Like his growth is very strong. So the stronger these guys get, the more they'll have ability to fuck with these people. But anyway.
Yeah,
not them, because his thing is like internet marketing gurus. He rarely kind of dips into this shit, to be honest with you. And when he does, they're usually white. Yeah.
So you say vet a girl for a year, but you vet her for a month. Get statements about talking.
I told you, man. Like act revs up. You got to deal. You got to knock act out early. You cannot let him get going.
But here's the thing, like we said, act know who to pull this shit with.
Yeah, it's like you got to get him early, man. That's why he should have flipped the table early and let him know, nigga, we're going to 8 immediately, and nigga, you like he need to make him believe that he might do something.
Yeah, are you retarded, bro? You said it.
See, are you retarded? Island violence.
Hey man, ain't no
you want to know
Shiba
something fucked
Inu
up? I actually
shit.
like that shirt that Ack is wearing.
I guess this is a Jamaican, basically establishing dominance. Do you know who the fuck I am? Do you know who the fuck you are? Let me see.
Skin tone too, dark skin versus he's more like brown skin.
What you say? No,
you're saying, right?
You said she likes it for you. Did you not say that?
I'm getting to know her.
Did you say that?
I said
video.
I'm going to show you something interesting. Since their audience likes social dynamics and psychology, I just showed you a clip of Fresh and Ack yelling back and forth, which was basically what happened for the previous 41 minutes in this clip. But take notice of what happens just a minute later.
Listen, I personally feel like I own whatever feeling.
Yeah. Nigga, shut the fuck up. You was in your bathroom. You was in your bathroom crying when the bitch was banging on that shit like the fucking Shining.
I own it.
I guess somebody got that.
And listen.
Oh yeah.
There's certain things I've learned over life, like even like in my profession and dealing with employees.
When Mike speaks, the entire room gets quiet and not one person tries to speak over him. This was much different behavior than when Fresh was
killing fucking roids, man. And you never know shit.
Speaking. I can tell Ack sees through the gimmicks and knows Fresh is a fake guru who hit the lottery with a
Yeah, because Ack is an asshole. I'm saying Ack know what it is. I mean, you have like don't try to make Ack look like he sees through the gimmicks. He see the play, he run the same plays.
All the time. Ack's been doing this for a minute.
Ed, my question is, where's Ack girlfriend? Where's his woman? Where's his woman?
Oh, he doesn't have one. He's not gonna have one.
Well, I mean, the day Ack goes say, you know the bitches I done fucked.
Yeah,
you know,
and he done fucked some.
No, I be like no.
And you know, and Fresh was good. You know what Fresh would have did? Did you fuck Brittany Renner?
He probably did.
But I died.
You don't think he did?
I don't think he did. Nah, I don't think she wants him. He's too fat for her.
I'm sure he shot.
Nah, he's too fat for her.
No, I'm sure he shot it.
He tried, but she probably turned him down.
Looks have nothing to do with it.
Man, I mean, the way that he had her,
yeah,
so
especially
docile,
when you're dealing with that clout shit. Yeah, because Ack was doing what they wanted Kevin to do. That's why I was mad at Kevin. Nigga, you didn't do what that.
You didn't have to. If you listen to Brittany Renner, that woman is a fucking flight risk.
Shout out to Harold George Fresh got fooled. She got the girl next door look. Yeah, and the thing about it is you gotta watch chicks like talk about I know where her head's at. No, you don't. These hoes get high for a year. And then that's why that's a living example why I say don't go red pill for black women to go blue pill for non-black women. Because particularly white women, they live in a situation where number one, white men are way more pettier than black men. The worst thing black men gonna do is cheat on you. You know, that's really what you got. Really, that's what black men are gonna do versus Caribbean men including in that because they know for cheating more than we do. But real talk, like white men are petty. So you gotta that passive aggressive thing is how you deal, especially if you're dealing with like higher level. I'm thinking like the shit she couldn't pull that shit on the white dude because like she couldn't did that.
She knows she can.
I'm about to end this shit. Yeah, which is and it ain't got nothing to do with. And this ain't got nothing to do with him being Caribbean because they run them same plays on African Americans.
You heard her saying that white girl was saying how she was saying she was going in an interesting situation, her living situation. I was like, as in you were living with your boyfriend's white and he ain't playing that shit, right? That's what you mean by interesting.
Yeah, Yeah, and the white dudes don't got no fear when it comes to shit like that, especially
No, they
ones with
don't.
high level. Because I mean, what you really gonna do?
Not a
Versus,
damn
but you know, so
thing.
they not think. Yeah,
You
so
remember the white girl that was having sex with Zion Williamson? Zion
yeah,
Williamson.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
He wanted
I went on
everybody
her
to know that.
Instagram and made fun of her, and she immediately responded.
Who immediately responded?
Immediately, she responded.
Oh, she a little bit too on social media,
You know,
but yeah,
no, but listen to the story.
them white
So
bitches and Duke ain't
she
hitting
had a
on shit.
picture. She had a picture, right, where her knees were like scuffed up and shit, right? And I said, you got
Oh
that from
God.
Zion?
Oh
I
God.
ask you guys a question.
Yeah, what's up, Judge?
Now after the, maybe you talked about it already, but like how one thing that surprised the hell out of me is how Donovan Sharp came to their defense.
Whose
Oh, did he?
defense? Oh yeah, I forgot. Donovan came on there too.
No, Donovan came to their defense.
Oh,
But
I'm talking to lead attorney. You talk about Fresh and Fit. No, that doesn't surprise me because those are his guys. I
Yeah.
but
mean, the one thing I would say to Donovan is see, Myron's the type of person where he's gonna pay attention if you wait, if you sit on the fence. Or Donovan should have came to the fence with Auburn and Preach way early in that
no,
day.
he came to the defense of Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. He took sides. Yeah, he was gonna take what's it called side. Because
But
that's
So
his
did
lane.
Rolo. But so did
But
Rolo
that I ain't even gonna lie. Why the fuck? I mean, to me, I would have just stayed out of it. But why the fuck would you take their side? I'd have been like,
King Neptune.
come on, dude. The plain and simple. If this was broads we was talking about, they would take all the flack. And you know what I mean? All the flack. You do the, and I love how they would say, oh, he was just trolling the people. No offense, dude. You can't, even if he was trolling and all this was a big game, this shit don't help your credibility. If anything, it fucks your brand up even more.
No, but Donovan's going to defend him because Jim is right. That like Myron came out from Donovan.
And not only that, that's one thing. We're not even going to talk about like they're on the 6. We're not even going to talk about
Yeah,
so
from the
I feel
6.
sorry
Yeah.
for this white dude. Like, damn. That nigga dead, man.
Nah, you see, you go ahead and watch one of Kimbo Slice's old videos where that dude took a sack from Kimbo Slice. That dude was dead.
Yeah, but so the thing is, and not only just the view count, but they come from their camp. So you talking about this from a make sense standpoint? No, that ain't gonna matter. See, Donovan tried to stay out of it, and honestly, the lane Donovan tried to go in, I can see why he tried to do that because now he's like, oh, well, now y'all just attacking. He's basically playing that you're being mean spirited approach, which I see why he would have tried that, but. That's kind of thing he should have went out guns blazing. Because the thing is, if you're going to take Myron's side, you're going to burn a bridge with Auburn Preach. So you might as well just burn that bridge and then solidify what you're doing.
But Donovan's in a position to not give a fuck about Auburn Preach.
Yeah, he is. I mean, because there's other people other than that. So but so that's what I'm saying.
Tomasi also did the same.
But that's why I'm saying he should have jumped in earlier than
Okay,
that.
now
kind of sick.
No. But this is the problem is anybody that believed that, I mean, like plain and simple, we already know. And I told y'all this when I first started watching this. Everyone knows that Fresh ain't gonna be around too much longer. If he's on the show another year, he'll be a behind the scenes dude, max. I mean,
but I think Fresh is a networking guy.
You're right. That's why I said behind the
show
scenes.
to go to. He's gonna find another show to go to.
Right, but this is the But here's the problem when it all boils down. For them to come out like that, the shit is bullshit. And nobody with any credibility would sit up here and stand up to that. I understand you might be doing some partnering shit with him, Donovan, but I'd have been like, hey, man, that's just what it is. Because plain and simple, I should know. I know exactly how it is about not having nobody's back. That's technically the reason why me and Tommy fell out back in the day. Because he got mad I wouldn't go fighting his battles around the internet. And I'm like, no, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Even if we are cool, I don't fight nobody's battle. You see, even back when I was cool with Obsidian, I don't fight this nigga's battles nowhere. The nigga, you your own man. You can stand on your own 2 feet for that. I don't come in fighting nobody's battle. Now I'll stick up for a talking point, but I ain't sticking up for you. I mean, that's the difference, because plain and simple, you your own man.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with it is you know that these people are unfortunately preying on weak-minded people to buy them damn courses and shit. So if anything, that's fraud, and you taking advantage of people. You ain't no better. I mean, that ain't no better than a bitch pulling black female fuckery.
True.
If anything, you a nigga, you even worse. And I hate to say it, as a nigga, I would be worse. I would rather scam women all day than dudes.
I mean, I get all that, but I mean, I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong. I'm just saying why. That's it.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying. Dudes come back blasting if they mad.
Yeah, like you said, you're surprised. The only thing I'm really saying is you said you're surprised. I'm saying why I'm not, because I mean,
he should have stayed out of it. Because I ain't gonna lie, to me, in my book, he lost a lot of credibility standing up for him. I'm like, nah, man, you lose a lot of credibility.
Yeah, I mean, well.
I mean, but Donovan's that type of person. He can afford to take a hit like that.
You lose a lot of credibility. I mean, he can afford to take a hit like that, but you're plain and simple, dude. Why fuck your brand up over a motherfucker that I mean, it ain't like they made one mistake or two mistakes. I understand people say they blew up too fast, but no, nigga, if anything is.
Well, you also got to understand
these niggas some PR people.
And another thing, you got to understand you got to also understand the trajectory of like how strong Fresh and Fit has pretty much got their subscriber growth vectors back too. I'm not like, so they weighing that against what you talking about, and I mean, truth be told, like Donovan, honestly, Donovan could give a fuck about anybody in the manosphere as far as credibility, as far as like what he like. Honestly, he's trying to go for bigger shit.
No, they're gonna burn out in a couple years because basically their credibility and everything's been reduced to basically Jerry Springer. That's all their show is, Jerry Springer. I mean, like it's just what it is. I mean, that's what it is. Real life Jerry Springer. That's what it is. Unfortunately, I mean, but to believe on any credibility on what a person say, them two, come on, dude.
But for some dudes, for some dudes, they don't care. Fresh and Fit, Fresh and Fit is Kevin Samuels for some dudes. Really?
Yeah,
I doubt
he's
that.
The younger Kevin. No, the difference between put it like this: between Fresh and Fit,
they're the Kevin Samuels for ignorant people. How's that?
Exactly.
No, but the difference between the two is that the chicks are younger, but they still talk the same on Fresh and Fit.
Right, but if you want to sit up here and say no, they're the Kevin Samuels for ignorant audiences.
Yes, no, but they both sound. If you've listened to Fresh and Fit enough times, the women sound just as stupid as they do on Kevin Samuels.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, of course you're talking about women, but men who sit up here and think that's. I mean, no offense, that's not nothing like that you can sit there and watch for years. It's not.
No.
You're gonna be.
Eventually it's gonna die.
Right. They gonna have a high turnover rate. You might get like you're not gonna watch that for years.
No,
you're not watching.
You're not.
No.
I mean, think about it. I mean, you can barely watch Kevin for a long time, but you think that type of stringer is gonna be? Come on now.
Yeah, because
Kevin, the women on Kevin's show
people like us who've been watching Kevin for a long time. See, I was watching Kevin way before the average at Best Video.
Well, so I was watching. I mean, I knew Kevin back before he wasn't even making vids. Back when he was just doing the free fragrance shit.
I remember when he first introduced him on BR's show. So,
but I'm just trying to say you can watch that because you can see some intelligence there. I hate to say something on Fresh and Fit. You don't go there to learn nothing. You ain't walking away with no. You ain't walking away with no education there.
You tell that to certain people.
Yeah,
and the blasphemy.
If you learn something from there, that means your IQ is under 60.
Only thing you can learn is that they all talk the same. That's it. But
but I'm talking about from the host. I mean, plain and simple. I expect the women
from them, from Fresh and Myron. Oh no.
Yeah, come on now. What you going? Well, I mean, what can Myron and Fresh tell you about life?
Nothing.
I mean, come on now.
That's on that show. That said Myron looked like that dude that just sold you a Slurpee.
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
Somebody said that on one of the shows the other night, the other day. He said,
my thing is though with the chicks don't even seem like they that hot that come on there though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they just be pulling girls off the street. I mean, that's how it comes. I mean, but
I mean, as far as looks concerned, like as far as between him and Kevin, I'm like the difference is they look maybe a little bit better. They're just a lot younger between the chicks on Fresh and Fit and the chicks that show up on Kevin's show.
Oh,
None.
I'll give you that.
Basic Instagram
The
chicks.
chicks
from
look
Miami,
slightly
man.
better on Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, they ain't pulling no
Yeah.
Instagram chicks. No.
No, these
a lot
are
of them-
that's where they go. They just get
That's where they
basic
go.
Instagram
All
chicks.
of them
really?
chicks that go,
You
that's the
mean
only
them
reason why they
average
go on
looking
Fresh
chicks?
and Fit was to get followers. That's
Right,
why
for
most
Instagram.
You mean
Yeah,
there?
they go on
And they gonna,
Instagram.
You mean there are dudes
I mean,
who are liking these average looking chicks' picture?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
yeah.
Of course.
You go on that show,
Absolutely.
you're gonna at least come away
Hey,
with
look.
2,000-3,000 followers that next day.
Yes,
Absolutely.
that's why the women are going on there, because they're
Yeah.
using it for exposure. Because one of the first questions they ask the chicks is like, "What's your name? What's your IG?"
Yeah, they put their
They ask
IG
them all the time.
in the notes. They put their IG in
Yeah,
the
IG be
notes
in the
on
notes,
the show.
and that's how they get their followers. And a lot of them chicks, like most of them, be having OnlyFans.
Yeah, of course. And what's so bad is a lot of them, as they see, a lot of them think that OnlyFans money is there, but like they did a study. It's like what the bottom in like 80%.
Yeah, the average
is getting like
OnlyFans
20%
girl
of the money. Come on now.
barely makes enough to pay a light bill.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Good. I
And
mean,
that's the ones that are winning, right?
And OnlyFans.
That's the whole. That's the what's called. We say these hoes are winning, nigga.
But the OnlyFans chicks are becoming so common. I'm bumping into them every other day.
We need to make a hoes a winning flag.
I'm sitting up there the other day. I'm looking at a girl. I'm like, I know where I know that bitch from. I know her from Instagram.
Barely getting a
That's
light
bad
bill
when
paid.
you out.
They lose it like a mug.
I can't tell how they win.
I need to make a whole. I need to, what if Ramil started selling hoes and winning T-shirts? I bet he could make some bread.
Yeah, he would.
Probably would.
I might buy one.
You gotta make
and then I scratch that shit out. I exit that out. No. Hoes, and you do one exit out for all the niggas that they hoes aren't winning. Yo, I got ones are winning, and then we just add the X.
Put hoes ain't winning, right?
Yeah,
Sell both sides, huh? make
Yep,
money on both.
Yeah,
Hey, that's smart.
Shit.
But you know what? That's
buy both
why,
shirts.
But you know
depending
what?
on what day you feel.
Hey,
Right.
but you know that's why Ramil is important to the manosphere, because he gives that tension. You know what I'm saying? We need that.
We got a lot of niggas.
We got more than enough tension.
We got enough tension.
It's about to get crazy.
We got enough of that.
More than enough tension.
Oh man.
Sound like a nigga that missed the rumble. Nigga,
I just crashed into a damn. Oh man.
That's the argument in the the argument niggas made for the rumble. Like, nigga, bring the rumble back, please. We need that shit. We need that nigga shit. Please.
Oh
yeah,
man,
see, O'Shea was thinking about it until the view numbers started coming in with the celebrity junk. Fuck you niggas. I don't need your cash apps. What's good, everybody? It's O'Shea. Like that shit is formulaic.
That shit is funny.
That damn Discord.
It is funny. And honestly, O'Shea don't even gotta put as much production value in it as he does to still get the effect.
But you know, Obsidian though, I'm gonna tell you, Obsidian, them commercials he be doing.
I keep telling him he need to put
fire.
it. I keep saying he need to put the shit on TikTok.
That really shit is fire, bro.
Or he need to tell Dennis Sperling, you do your commercials, throw mine in there, man. Hey, or shit. That sounds like some shit you hear on Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed be like, I do it just off. But no, for real. Yeah, I keep telling he do them things on TikTok, and then you do a reaction video where people like react to, like, they driving in their car and they hear that bullshit. They be like, what the fuck is this?
Because if someone heard that shit on the radio, they wouldn't know if that was fake or not.
So they have a look like, what is this real? And Obsidian's at like 18,000 subscribers now. So he's moving up.
Good.
Oh, wait till if Obsidian get to 50, he gonna be like, he gonna be wilding out, So we say some shit, LGBT black men need a voice too. Did you nigga, I talk. Even though Shay said, yeah, man, I can't rock with that shit. We want to talk behind the scenes about that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? How you a conservative saying that bullshit? We both came up with the conservative shit. I don't know what he be saying, because he said that shit. I heard that he said it a couple of times. Like, it was way back when. I was like, what are you talking? I said, you know what? I'm just gonna assume you high or something. Like, just let that go. I'm not even gonna acknowledge you said that. We just gonna pretend you didn't say it.
Wait, man. Madonna got a BBL.
Damn
Oh
salt.
yeah, shout out to 50 Cent for clowning her. 50 Cent like
Clowning who? Who you calling?
Madonna for getting a BBL.
Oh God. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh God, that was disgusting.
Oh, you gotta
That's
see
absolutely disgusting.
Oh, she got a BBL for real?
Yes, it's
Then
absolutely disgusting.
next thing you know, she gonna show up with some kind of random nigga, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's gonna be hopefully. Let's hope this nigga ain't Ados. Like, because if it ain't Ados,
Watch
we
the
don't
pic
have,
and
we don't,
I
we're
can
not,
see
we are
it now.
contractually not required. We are contractually not required to hold any L's from non-Ados black men.
Nope.
She gonna find a D League rapper. And
Yeah, look at her, look at
Yep.
look at Joel Embiid getting with them white women. That nigga's African and not first generation. He's
Nope, but
straight
you know
out.
what the caption gonna say? Hoes are winning.
Oh man. I mean, well, I gotta say they're winning, but they're winning in ways that they don't realize, in ways you don't want to win at. Win at the race to the bottom.
I mean,
that.
Yeah, most of these hoes selling pussy on Instagram. Don't let that.
Everybody know that.
Talk about hoes are winning until one of these white dudes kill them when they keep I gave you because that was an article Jada Black did. I gave you $1,000, bitch. I'm like, y'all
forgot about Mercedes Moore.
Yeah, y'all gonna stop taking money from these white dudes. These white dudes don't give a fuck.
They count what's so bad is
they will follow you everywhere.
You take some money from them and one of them kill your ass. You better hope they have.
Yeah, because them white dudes, wait a minute.
Wait.
Go ahead, Judge.
Money from one of them white dudes and they kill your ass. You better hope that there was a recording of it because they might get off.
Yeah,
because guess what? That shit ain't gonna get promoted.
I don't know when the court date is, but that dude here in Atlanta, he went to all the massage parlors and was just killing motherfuckers and shit.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah. What about?
Shit, I don't know if he went to
You
court
wouldn't
yet,
get. Is that a black dude?
No, he was white.
guy.
He was white. The white dude,
okay.
he went to the Asian massage parlor.
Oh yeah,
I
don't even know why. I don't even know why I asked that. We know who he is if it was black.
He said he said that he had a sex. He said he had a sex addiction is why, and so because he had a sex addiction, he had to defeat the evil that was caused. The jack off.
Yeah, that's one way to get rid of your porn addiction. And you don't see them.
That's taking it to the extreme.
And you don't see that. You don't see them Asians talking all that shit, do you?
No,
Where's this law? That law's only for black people. We can sidestep that shit.
Right.
Welcome to the model minority. Hint minority.
Right.
Still. Anyway, we're gonna get y'all final thoughts. I've been on here a minute. Give y'all a good Black Friday stream. I think Jason Black's supposed to do some kind of thing. Talk about hoes are not winning the holiday special.
Well, he's doing it now, isn't he?
Is it
supposed to do
he's live now?
Is he?
Oh shit! I'm gonna go over there then.
He gonna take. Oh, he gonna take his shots at Fresh and Fit somewhere soon. He gonna do a video on that. I gotta drill their ass. Let me see.
How did he get wind of that? Hoes is winning.
No, he didn't. What I'm saying is his video is why you're lonely, why you're alone for the holidays.
Okay.
So basically, they're not winning.
Right.
You know what? It's getting cold tonight.
It's basically all we need. Somebody need to do a shirt. Hoes is winning versus winter is coming. Nigga, winter ain't coming, nigga. It's hot girl summer for these hoes.
Shit.
I hated that. I hated that song. That's Ramil. We're gonna do a Patreon. He be like, play the music in the background. Hoes are winning. Hot girl summer. That's Megan Thee Stallion. They showed the thing when she was a senior in high school and she was talking about something. She didn't look like what she looked like now, but she did look like. Yeah, she did look like she liked to fight though. She one of them chicks. Yeah, this chick like to beat bitches up. Like she look like she got a jealous spirit. Like she look like she catch her nigga cheating. She going straight. She going straight to the bitch. She going she going straight to the bitch. You took my dick, because she like 5'9". She a big chick.
Yeah, she like 5'10". She huge, man.
She's 5'10".
Yeah, like and like when I say huge, I mean for a female, like she can if you're a female, an average female looking like that's you.
So if you
That's
so
Debo.
listen, so if you was what's his name, you would
saw
if,
what
if
you call it had the shooter.
He had to shoot ass.
and probably and I'm
gonna with a 25 ACP. She
and
was
I'm
looking at you like,
no, I'm gonna tell you what happened. What happened was he was probably hitting her, bopping him upside the head, and then he tried to damn, he reached for his gun. He probably even tried to reach for the gun. He probably just acted, and then it just hit her in the toe because it hit down.
I don't think he shot her in the toe. I think he probably what he shot at, and then the spark hit her in the toe. I don't think the bullet went to the toe.
No, you might be right, but something. I know I would have pulled the gun out and beat her ass with it with the butt of the gun. You know,
or that.
He might have took that nigga gun though on that.
Like that's why, and I'm gonna tell you something. That's why Chris Brown like had to do what he did. 'Cause imagine you driving in a thing. Imagine, remember that movie Miami Vice when Jamie Foxx was driving past a car and shit. Imagine Rihanna in there hitting your ass because of what she saw on the fucking phone. Like you gonna panic. You know, now what Chris Brown fucked up is when they were done, when they slowed down, he didn't stop hitting her ass because he had to get in them final, how dare you do this licks.
Right.
What the is wrong?
That Lambo was rented, I believe. Too. He was driving a Lambo.
Yeah, but like dumbass nigga talk about. See, that's what you get for climbing trees. Dating Megan to say shit. Megan is not she's a chick. She's a chick that's like if you short, you do not like if you one of these niggas was like, I don't care if I'm short. No, you don't want to date her. Because she is a violent chick. And I don't care what nobody say. She look like she's violent. She look like she'll go there. Yeah. Like
she said she fought a 6'9" basketball player.
Beating up her ex-boyfriend.
That don't mean shit. Like no, I can hear that.
She
Yeah,
didn't fight the 6'9". No, she fought the 6'9" player, and the 6'9" player didn't fight back. If that dude wanted to lay her out, he would have.
And and the thing, and you gotta remember she's also in Texas. So you got that bullshit. That Hardy bullshit going on. So yeah, it's like, and then nigga from Canada too. Did she was dealing with nigga? Like, nah, man, nigga, you about to meet a real black bitch.
Wow, he ain't even know.
Yeah, it's like you should have knew. Texas, you from Canada, like nigga. She ain't taking nothing you say seriously. Like she date, but anyway, but straight up, yeah, if you a female, I've seen women like Megan Thee Stallion. They will beat a bitch ass, and the fucking security guards at the school will let them be like, I'm waiting for them to get tired. Because you put your hand on the chick too hard, then you might get fired. If somebody don't like it, and that's happened. Like that's why this one white chick, but she was beating the fuck out of the nigga just said, fuck it. Just let the mace go. You let the mace fly.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, like these niggas like, nah, I'm watching. I'm like, so you ain't gonna do shit? He said, you better not do shit either. You're gonna be suspended for a year. I was like, all right, well, we'll just watch shit. And be like 3 minutes later, like a UFC fight. Bouncing the head off the damn locker room, pulling the weave out. You know how long a 3-minute fight? Have you ever watched a fight for like more than 60 seconds? That shit it seems like it's forever.
Of course it is.
Damn, this bitch ain't dead yet. Like, damn, she been whooping her ass for a minute. Damn, Jasmine. Oh, I'm telling too much. Like, damn, shit.
Shit, I watch it. Yeah, I would watch too because one of them chicks claim that's sexual harassment or some shit. If you try to break that up, man, nah.
But yeah, man, Megan, she got them fists too. Like she get hit. Like y'all worry about looking at that ass. I'm looking at them fists. Like y'all stupid. That ass ain't worth it. I mean, ain't nothing you ain't seen. I mean, shit, y'all like now. You want to know something? You might as well try to date Chloe Bailey. She don't look like she fight. She like she'll just cry real hard. She like she'll ugly cry. She told me you niggas that I'm dating a white boy. Go ahead.
Yeah,
niggas now. Chloe Bailey was with white. Now I'm gonna tell you, niggas be mad. You hear something about that? Like, bitch, you know what? I'm not even watching Ariel. Your sister go pay for this shit. Like, I'm all y'all Apache's deal. You do that shit, and if one of y'all, we let that shit go with the Venus sisters because niggas didn't care. But that shit, Anyway, that's how we gonna go out. Like, cause Chloe Bailey, she be trying to show. Chloe Bailey trying to go full thought.
Oh man, it's crazy to see it in
Nah,
real
she ain't.
time.
I want.
Depressing.
Yeah, it is. It's like damn. Like I won't say she going full thought. I won't throw
Come
all
on,
that at her.
man. You see it. She
But she
19 and
on the
no,
roll.
man. You
She's
see
trying
it.
to get this. She's trying to get them. No, she like 22, 23.
Yeah,
No,
close to that,
Haley.
man.
Haley is one of them. Might be.
Haley is 20, and Chloe
Same
is
thing.
24.
What's it called? It's like same thing. Just like
Only 3 years
24.
difference.
Oh, she older, 24. No, I mean
Yeah.
like as far as 19 and 20.
No, because she just turned 20 this year. Haley Bailey. She was born in 2001.
Let's see.
Chloe was born
Okay.
1997.
Watch.
This
Unfortunately,
is
this girl's
a
gonna be knocked up by some D-list rapper in 3-4 years.
Nah, Jay-Z will beat her ass. That's
Oh shit.
No,
yeah,
she's good.
Jay-Z. If you're gonna get knocked up, it better not be like you better not go out like that.
All right.
Yeah, Jay-Z running Jay-Z like you're gonna get knocked up. It's gonna be by somebody that matters.
Hey, you know what trips me up about all these girls? They look so good pre-thought. You know what I mean? You ever seen a picture of Sha'Carri Richardson pre-hair and nails and all
Oh,
that?
well,
I'm
like that's why I kept saying Sha'Carri Richardson is a full transformation. This ain't a full transformation.
she
Like this is I to be fair though, I will say, because remember Chloe, this is you gotta if you judge her just off natural shit, like damn, she really,
yeah,
her
she's
and
a good-looking woman. She don't got to do all this.
I want to get
Does
on
not.
now. Like
And
I
have
don't
some
gotta do
talent.
all this. I only got 4.2 Instagram followers.
And would you believe Lizzo has what? 10?
Liz, oh shit. Yeah, that probably is true. Yeah. What's it called has 12.8.
Who has 12.8?
But Sweetie's built. That ain't what she really looks like. Let's see what Lizzo has.
And Lizzo has over 10.
Lizzo beating.
How much did
Wait, that's her real name? Go back up. Lizzo be eating?
No, that's not.
Yeah, it says that's what the tag name
Oh,
says.
that's her tag
Lizzo
name.
be
Is, yeah.
eating.
Come
Yeah, we can
Wait,
tell.
wait. Lizzo got 11 million followers? Damn, that's
Almost
like
12.
BBWs.
How much
A lot of fat women follow her.
Beyonce have?
That says a lot of fat women in America. A lot of black women. Fat.
How much does Beyonce have so we can get a good idea of what it's
Yeah, it's like 100 million.
Oh yeah, I mean, let's go to Cardi. I mean, shit, let's go to Megan. That's a good one.
She has like almost 15 million.
Yeah, Megan, because Megan was kind of the next one. Cardi B is not fair yet. She's at 26.
I was wrong. 26 million. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I said, she looked like a jealous-hearted bitch. She tucking her stomach in when she does.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Like, hurry up, take the picture, damn.
Yeah. Breathing, trying to get you can't hold a breath that long. Hurry up.
Yeah, she'd be like I said, man, you better be fucking ready. Next time.
If I scratch these claws and punch in your face.
Yeah, till the first dude she get where she talk like that. Who the fuck are you talking to? And she gonna love him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
My bad. Well, you gotta have a quick trigger finger. Like, nigga, you better be fucking ready. Beat your ass like I did that little nigga.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I ain't that little nigga. Don't get body slammed, bitch.
Yeah, well, you need that little nigga. Don't need this money either. So shit, your body slam, you'll be blackballed, motherfucker. You'll be shooting them street nigga porn videos.
Nah, that's fine, but I'll take that before I take an ass whipping from you.
Unless we gonna fuck after.
Yeah. She probably will want to fuck after her. She look crazy for the shit. Because that's what she's looking for. She'll chin check niggas until she find a nigga that ain't gonna deal with that shit. She gonna love him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what Britney Spears did. They had that bitch under control. They just now let her have access to her money. They said we released the conservatorship.
Mm-hmm.
They made sure she lost her sexual market-based value before and they had her do all that shit, that residency in Vegas.
Edward, they milked the shit out of Britney. Now she says she's finding love again. I said, bitch, you hit the wall. Your wall's broken.
Yeah, just like Halle Berry. Yeah. They just keep going
now
down.
She's engaged in lesbianism. That's not surprised. Holly.
Holly Berry, you saw the picture of Holly Berry trying to go out with Remy Ma or some shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Was it Remy Ma?
Yeah, it was one of them.
Shit, Remy Ma got more Instagram followers than Chloe Bailey.
Let me see. Let me check. Check it out. Okay.
Does she? Well, that's not too surprising. Remy Ma does have a huge following. But I think that's more, that could be a little bit half dudes too, though. If you were to split the percentage with Remy Ma.
Yeah. Interesting. One thing with these people that's on social media and that's doing big things is like, as long as you spreading the fuckery, you're gonna get a large following. Amara Nega, that's like what, 2 million? 1.7. She's pregnant too.
115.
Damn. She gonna get the Democrat nomination for president. 2024. Cardi B.
Sure, he got the damn interview. Didn't she win Woman of the Year?
You know, some of these women just get their bodies done real well done. Get the breasts done, get the BBL, get the LIFO. You all set.
Hey, you ever hear Cardi B had a song Red Bars? Y'all ever hear that?
No.
It's pretty good. I thought her career was gonna go that way, and then this happened. I was sorely disappointed.
And see Caroline.
I've never seen this chick before.
She must be from Carolina. Some Latin chick.
7 million.
Mm-hmm.
You got more than Britney.
Well, Britney's not irrelevant.
I mean, Britney has 5 million, and this girl got 7.
Because Britney's not relevant. That's why.
Right.
And that's why she had put in work.
No, God, not that nigga.
So Cardi only got 7 million?
No, Cardi has 115 million.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. 163? Jesus Christ.
Who got 163?
Nicki.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Nicki must have had some work done. I remember her looking a little bit bigger.
173 million?
That's it.
160.
That's it. What am I doing wrong? IT sucks.
Beyonce. Nah, Beyonce, 220.
That's like several countries. That's crazy. That's crazy.
220 million.
That is?
Kim Kardashian, 265.
And she now with a white man now. Thank God. And she one of them hood white dudes too.
Wow, it keeps going up. It keeps going up. Kylie Jenner, 284.
Mm-hmm.
284 what?
Million followers.
Just for Kylie Jenner?
Yes. And it keeps
going up.
Like as Ed's been searching these females' names, the number keeps going up. It went from Nicki 160 something to Beyonce 220, Kim 230, and now Kylie Jenner 265.
Wow.
It kept going up. It keeps going up. Who's one person who might have more?
Michael Jackson, if he had one.
No, chicks wise, maybe not Adele.
Shit, I don't know who could beat that.
Maybe Madonna.
With that BBL, she probably went up another million on that.
Maybe Madonna. Maybe. Well, definitely The Rock. Yeah, well, The Rock got
old ass and sit the hell down.
The Rock got 500 million followers. You ain't beating. I think Rock got 500.
Who?
Damn.
280. Yeah, 280.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I went too far. Way too far.
Oh.
Jay-Z could have beat his ass if he would have stayed online longer.
Yeah, but this is not a social media dude.
Yeah. Kevin Hart. His movie is actually really good on Netflix. True Story. It's actually really good.
What's it called?
Called True Story. It's on Netflix. It's actually really good with him and Wesley Snipes.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's out already.
Hey, type in Wesley Snipes Edward. See what's it looking like and follow.
This page has been seized by the IRS.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Why Wesley got a million?
Don't do that to the day with the original Daywalker. Don't do it.
They might do some shit like that.
Just might. Yeah, The Rock. This nigga.
When is he running for office? That's
in
happening.
2 years.
Probably another 2-3 years, something like that.
Yeah, he might try to get up in California though.
I just want to know what's his workout plan. That's all.
Shit, Trenbolone, Sustanon.
Yeah. All that. That too. All that. But no, Kevin Hart, yeah, that movie is actually pretty good that he's in. It's actually pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually impressed with his acting. He's actually
it's getting better.
Did anybody watch Hard to Fall yet?
Hard They Fall. That's not bad. It's pretty good. It was all right. I think True Story is better personally, but
True Story. You said True Story, right?
yeah, it's called True Story. It's on that. Both of those movies are on Netflix. This and Harder They Fall.
Oh damn, my thing I had on mute. Kevin Hart put in the work.
Yeah,
I remember when Kevin Hart was on Comic View, going all the way back. So yeah. Anyway, and I remember when
yeah, if you watch this movie, Kevin, that he's in, this new movie with True Story, it's actually really improves his acting range.
Yeah, like I was saying, he a real nigga. He got Wesley Snipes that check, and the IRS was right there on set.
Right there, like I'll take that. Thank you.
Hey, nigga, you don't want to go to jail again. Like I don't even owe y'all no more. Look, man, we don't want to see you back in jail because next time you might not leave.
That's it. We don't want no problems.
He probably got out and got smart and did his own taxes. Probably not person accountant at this point.
They say Chris Tucker owes $9 million right now.
Because J-Lo trying to put a meat.
So you know what's gonna happen? It's going to do that last Rush Hour movie. Jackie.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, what did J-Lo try to out Wesley? What she try?
She be trying to out everybody, man. That's a vengeful bitch too. Cause she tried to deal with Jason Statham too on that movie they did. Talking about he made me take my clothes. I'm like, bitch, you wasn't new then. You wanted to do it. Shut up. You was mad at she didn't make no money. But anyway, yeah. So we about to end it. So I'm gonna release y'all so where y'all can go. Jason Black, tell him how to manage for ain't shit and all that shit. You know. That's why Kevin Samuels better than you. You say that that nigga will show his face. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up."
Oh no, don't do that.
Like that's somebody get mad. That's why you imagine if somebody said that on the phone. That's why you ain't never catch a cat and get hung up on. That nigga lose his mind.
You probably will lose it.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, y'all, man. I would give y'all final thoughts, but fuck it, So, so with that being said, this has been a good, 3-hour run, 4 hours if you count my other stream. I appreciate the cash apps, the support. Hopefully we can get this shit looking good. And with that being said,
peace.
Yeah, peace. This is Edward signing off. Peace.
Later.